Hello, I'm here. Sorry about that. We're gonna hop right into D&D, and I really apologize for being late. Oh man. What? Oh. Hang on, I'm trying to fix this. Just chatting about water? You chat about water while I unfuck this. What is this? Oh, I don't want to move that. No, I don't want to move that. Oh, things are gonna be so jacked up. Whatever. Okay, we gotta get into Discord. I'm here.
The huge, ridiculous cost of living difference from, like, I would have to double my salary, or double my hourly wage to even come close to living as well as I do down here, up there.
Yeah, it's really expensive.
Cause like I think my mortgage is, I think it's up to like $830 for mortgage, homeowners, and taxes.
Mine's $1,100.
I've got a big ass yard. And
mine's $1,100.
4-bedroom, 2-bath, like big garage.
I'm here.
Okay, we're going. We're starting now.
Let's do this. Leroy!
Do the thing. All right, so you guys are in Blackhaven.
Wait, I'm not ready.
Okay.
Damn it, Jeff!
I'm gonna need 15 minutes, guys.
Just let me know. You gotta poop.
Load everything up.
Are you pooping?
I'm fucking with you, dude. Go ahead.
I was pooping. Sorry.
No, I'm
you gotta poop. You gotta poop.
I had to.
If I gotta poop, I'll just mute myself and I'll sit down.
I got here, got everything started, and then it went. I got the rumbles in the belly. I was like, uh-oh.
The way you said that, Jeff, makes me think that like you've got like a standing desk in front of your shitter.
It's legit,
It's
like right
not
next
that
to
far.
my.
It really is.
Like I can almost like touch it sitting in my chair right now. Like
That's impressive.
it's the master bedroom in the master bathroom in the master bedroom. It's like right there. Like I live in a townhouse. It's not like it's a giant fucking home where you gotta trek across the house or up a flight of stairs.
Yeah, which is good.
God, I had to do that for 5 years.
Yep. Also, I didn't get kicked in the crotch.
Yep.
What?
I got the master bedroom because Kyle owed me a nut shot and he didn't want to take it, so he offered
come
me the
on, man.
master bedroom.
It was roll the dice and still lose and still get a nut shot, or just be like, all right, well, I'll just take the no nut shot. It's not that important to me.
Well, especially since I'm a jerk and I was holding it over his head for like years.
Yeah.
It was like one of those things where like the actual thing happening wouldn't be as bad as your asshole friend bringing it up every like 6 months.
Yeah.
All right,
Pretty
so
much.
you guys are in Blackhaven at
No.
this point. You do have I don't know if you guys have communicated at all about the 2 job offers or remember at all about the 2 job offers.
I don't remember anything.
I remember that there were.
There were 2.
Um,
So
one was investigating skeletons, and then the
Correct.
other was
the other was for the Stone Fist. It was essentially
yes.
looking into a pretty valuable caravan that went missing somewhere on
yeah.
the way to Redstone.
I remember this now.
Red Shore. I don't actually remember the name of it. I think it's Red Shore. And that one is. It did sound somewhat time sensitive. Given that like retrieving the caravan would be cool. But the bigger deal is that Zeth Honorbreeze, who is a fairly wealthy merchant, who insists on like escorting his more valuable shipments, is missing and was with the shipment. And then the other one, there were a lot more details on that job. The job for the Kraken's Bane was basically that, yeah, there are weird reports of skeletons and undead walking out of the lake, kind of wandering through the area north of Blackhaven, and then disappearing into the lake in the morning. So the day is yours. We will, for all intents and purposes, say that it is morning, and you guys are free to do whatever you would like.
Is this the next week? And if we're doing training, should we do those rolls?
This is a clean week from last week
I didn't roll
because we
last
took a
week
week
either.
last week.
We will, yeah, we'll say it is, yes.
Okay, so I need to roll the 3 intelligence rolls for
Help
you.
those out real quick.
Let me
Yeah,
get
you know,
to.
we still got to figure out what cost for the spells.
How do I turn off the... There it is. Master music volume.
Yes.
So only one of those is a success, I'm assuming. So that's a failed week.
I got my first week.
I'm starting off with great rolls for learning Goblin.
I got my second week.
Well, you can
Yeah.
see mine. So
I've only had 1 successful out of 3 weeks. This will be now week 4 with only 1 success. So 25% win rate here.
I failed this week.
I succeeded.
Fuck you.
I can live with this.
Just means y'all gonna have to eat shitty food until I succeed for 6 more weeks.
So did you say that the caravan one had a time restraint? Did I hear that
There's
right?
not a time restraint. It's a little bit.
Okay.
It's a little more urgent. The one is just kind of like, as far as anybody knows, nothing bad has happened. But the other one is like, it appears that someone has been like that. A fairly important person has been captured.
I think we should go help the person who's been captured.
They're really
Are we
important
having
person.
we're having breakfast and like talking about this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Bacon
so,
and
like-
coffee and
So,
biscuits.
Kyle,
and-
I mean,
do you want to
personally-
write this down somewhere?
Sure.
I have a
So
notes
it'll
page. I write it
be-
down.
Cantrips are going to be 25 gold.
Oh wait, never mind. Nothing to do with me.
I'm not worried about cantrips. I've got a special
First
thing
level
that
will be
says
50.
cantrips. Okay.
Second will be 100. Third will be 250. And then, and I'll take note of this somewhere. That's probably as far as you're worried about at this point.
Yes.
Fourth is 20,000.
No, it's only 1,000. It's only 1,000. But it does
So,
get, it does kind of grow at a pretty
Aggressive rate.
aggressive rate. There, yeah.
Okay. 'Cause this week I did tiny hut.
Okay.
$1 million.
I'm not gonna fight this week. I think we need to go help this. I think it'd be a good idea if we went and helped find this guy who's been captured.
I would agree, and I think you probably should take a break because you got your ass whooped.
No, I'm totally gonna find that guy again, but
But zombies.
no, I mean, I think we should do the zombies, but like the zombies are just like getting up and walking. They haven't attacked anybody. This guy
Right,
could
that
like.
sounds cool.
I agree. I totally want to do it, but this guy could be like dying. He could be getting tortured. Like, I'm sure he's got a family. If anybody was getting hurt, I would totally say zombies. But like this guy is like actually in danger.
I want to see the
But I mean, we can go to the zombies if you want.
Just starts like pouting. She knows it's the right answer, but she doesn't. She wants to go see the zombie.
We will go to the zombies. Like, we'll save the guy, give him like a horse, and be like, "Go to town. We're gonna go kill some zombies." Are they like in opposite directions? How close are they? Can we knock out two birds with one stone?
Sorry, I gotta look. I don't remember off the top of my head.
What's up,
They're in
Brentley?
opposite
How you
directions.
doing?
Oh yeah, completely opposite directions.
Shit.
Yes, 100%.
Zombies were
Completely.
north, I think.
Well, here's what we're gonna do.
So-
We're gonna go save the guy, and then on our way through town, we're gonna drop him off, and like we're not even gonna stop. We're just gonna walk straight to the zombies.
Should like kick him off in front
Yeah.
of the city hall
Yeah, get the
and just
Get
keep
the
riding
fuck
the
out.
wagon.
GTFO,
Yeah.
bud.
Just like,
Here's
"Alright,
what I'll do.
remember
I'll take
when
the
I
guy
told-
in. I'll collect our reward, and then I'll just run and catch up to everybody.
Remember what I told you? Tuck and roll. Hold your knees.
Somebody's probably got Featherfall.
No.
Just kick Featherfall. He's fine.
See, Featherfall only helps from a great distance. Doesn't mean
It's-
at a high speed. They're two.
It doesn't really
two
say that. It just says
separate.
When you're falling, you take no damage from falling.
You
well,
could use levitate, and then just like hold him, and you hockey puck him like air hockey, and just push him in that direction.
just like, all right, we're gonna just do. It's like trying to get a shopping cart in across the.
There
the
you go. Yeah.
parking lot, where you just like trying to shove it
Shove it as hard as you can and make it just fly into
while
the
you're
slot.
moving. So you got that extra vector of force. It's like, all right, if I do here at this angle, he should
All right,
sit
I'm gonna go
in.
talk to the archery guy before we go. There's some things that I'd like to pick up. And then I'm ready to go whenever. I just gotta go do that.
You know, that's fine.
is there anything anybody else wants to do besides mope?
Just slowly eating food at this point. More picking at the dinner or the breakfast in front of me.
The food's really good, by the way.
Well, right. You just dejected at this point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the archery.
As you go in, you do see Aubryn, the owner, the wood elf, working at his workbench. And he kind of turns. Hello. How was your book?
It's been great. I'm still reading it. It's
very
actually coming in. It's coming in handy. But I actually wanted to talk about this section. And I like pull it out and I open it up and I show the like technical schematics and like breakdown that they have for the crossbows. I haven't really encountered these, and this book has been like super helpful. And I just think these are really interesting. Do you have this one? And I point to like the smaller like hand crossbow design, and this one, and then the bigger like heavy crossbow.
Yes, I believe I have a selection of crossbows. They are may take some getting used to. Different animals than your standard bows.
Yeah, this book is wonderful. It like really breaks down like a lot of like usage and stuff. So
I will,
very,
Mark.
very
I'll let you know.
helpful and,
I really appreciate it. Bought tons of
wonderful,
miniatures painting today, so
inspection
that I
of
can
the-
paint your. Oh,
of
nice.
the various technical aspects of flight and airspeed, and it's and he looks like he's getting visibly excited.
yeah,
And it just kind of shakes it off. So he does kind of.
Can you bring me my swamp key
and heads back to.
if you want? If you're near
the back
farm,
room.
like teleport to farm and bring
he
me it. Otherwise, I
returns
can I
with,
can teleport back and get it. It's not a big deal. I'm heading that way right
a
now.
hand crossbow.
Running back to the base.
Okay.
A very nice quality hand crossbow. But he returns. He kind of hands that to you, and says, "Try that in your hand."
I give it like a little.
I'm in the
I
crypt
hold it
at
like
north.
inspecting it.
Oh, sorry.
I pull
there
it back
you
a little bit, like
go.
just
I didn't
to
realize
test
it wasn't visible on the
tension
map. I'm sorry.
Kind of aim it, and then I put
I
my
always
finger
forget
in.
about
Like I
that.
don't dry fire it, but
Right.
like let the tension back off. And I said, "This
I can
is
teleport.
amazing.
There's a
Like, this is
teleporter here.
wonderful."
And it would be a little bit small.
I'm just being
for
lazy.
you.
I can do it.
Yeah,
I'm almost back to the
uncomfortably
teleporter.
So. It'll work.
I don't have
but
any
then he
iron
does,
on me yet.
For the other type of crossbow, I think maybe it's best if you come with me.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, it would be best to choose one which fits you.
Oh my
of
god.
course.
hurts.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
And so he takes you into a back room.
Can you guys hear me?
And he doesn't have. There are like, as far as long bows and short bows, there are just dozens, all over this shop of various designs. Crossbows, he doesn't have as many, but he does have a pretty decent selection. He starts just like handing you heavy crossbows. And after about like 10-15 minutes, he finally finds one, and like it's almost, you can't even quite understand what he's like looking at as he keeps handing them to you. But he
Because they're all
finally
like similar to me. Like
yeah, like they're slightly a little bit longer and this and that. But he finally finds one that he seems satisfied with, and that's the one. That's the one for you. I assume you'll be needing ammunition for both of them then.
yeah. Can I get 100 bolts?
For
Like-
both or for just
50 and 50.
that'd be no issue. So he takes you back to the front Uh,
A hand crossbow is 75,
yeah, I was looking for the bolts. I found
And then
the
the bolt-
crossbows.
100 of them would be 5 gold.
So you do. So he 125. So yeah, 130 gold.
Okay.
For the two, or for the whole setup. And you do
I'm
notice
so gassy today, chat.
as he kind of hands you the bolts. All of the bolts have one of the fletchings has a run of red, or like almost like a red brown color.
Yeah,
running down the fletching
that's pretty cool.
on all of them. And any arrows you've purchased from, I don't think you have purchased any arrows from him.
No.
Though. And he says, I've made all of the bolts by hand. They should fly true. The crossbows I did not make myself. That is not my specialty. But if you have any issues with them, please return. If you'd like,
I really appreciate it.
feel free to take some target practice outside the shop if you'd like.
Yeah, that'd be absolutely wonderful. Thank you.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
Yeah, I got it. I got it, Mark. I just picked it up. I'm good. I appreciate it, bud.
You know, I do have a question. And this may not be something that you have available. But
just hoping to get some
back in my
metal today.
village, there was a hunter who had traveled south for a very short period of time. And he came across some like gauntlets or covers for his arms, and he said that they made him like they helped him shoot better. And I didn't know, like, I don't know if that was something that you supplied here, or if I would have to go somewhere else.
I believe I am intimately familiar with what you are discussing. And he kind of pulls his shirt sleeve up. And you see some bracers on his arms. Unfortunately, I don't have any for sale at the moment.
That's okay. I you know, it never hurts to ask.
If you would like, would be expensive, but I could possibly make inquiries.
Yeah. I'd be okay with that.
If you give me a few days, I'll have some information for you.
Thanks. We're going. We'll probably be gone for about a week.
Okay.
Because there's a couple of jobs that were posted, and we're gonna be heading out. And I don't know how much like time we'll be in town. Because we're gonna kind of try to hit them back to back. So.
Well, I will get an answer about the price.
Okay.
And if you agree with that, I'll see if we can have them.
And not counting like the job that I have coming up, I'm sitting on. I'll just go ahead and tell you, so that way, like if they say it's like way out of my range, you'll just know, and you don't have to spend your time. But I'm sitting on like 600 gold, so.
I'll make inquiries.
Thank you. I just wanted to give you like a price point. I feel like if you're gonna go through all that effort, that you should like at least know what you're looking for.
Oh, it shouldn't be too difficult. Will give me an opportunity to have some interesting conversation.
I super appreciate it, and I love this book, by the way. It's wonderful reading.
It's very good. I've read it many times.
Yeah, I think I'm on my second at this point. So.
Be careful with those crossbows. The large one especially. It can be very difficult to load.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'll be careful.
Goodbye.
Have a good day.
And he kind of just settles back into his work desk or his workbench.
I'm gonna go out and take some practice shots.
Okay.
I'm gonna take one with the hand crossbow. Ka-cha.
It's not gone well.
No.
You hit the target, like you don't completely miss.
Okay. And I'm gonna do it again.
It's gone better. It's
Yeah.
gone better.
I like that one. So I'm like, okay. So I put the hand crossbow down, and I. Do these have like straps that I can like put them on my back, or do I need to like go have that made too?
Yeah, they wouldn't. They wouldn't really. The
Like the heavy
Yeah, it
crossbow, like you know what I mean, like a leather.
right.
You know what I'm
Yeah, it
talking
would be something you would probably have to have made.
about. Okay.
They're not necessarily something that like. Yeah, the heavy crossbow, after shooting the hand crossbow, seems more easily grasped. So like the hand crossbow traditionally is more something that like most people kind of just fire and then toss on the ground.
Yeah.
Not as a disposable thing, but just as a hey, okay, I don't want to take the time to reload this now. Drop. Where the heavy crossbow uh, is something that's much more like for someone who isn't moving.
Yeah.
So you've got all the time in the world to like load. So they're not. Neither one is generally designed as something that like you're carrying and switching between weapons and need to keep on yourself terribly well. But you could
Okay.
very easily go to like the blacksmith.
I was just gonna ask, what if I wanted to like do my own? Okay, so there are leather workers tools. Okay, I was just checking.
Yeah, there are leather workers tools, so you could do that
Okay.
as well. And like with the leather workers tools, I would let you do a roll with those to like cure leather as well
Okay.
if you happen to skin something.
I was just looking. I just looked up tools because I didn't know. I'm like, is there like an actual leather workers tools? Okay,
I think
there is.
I think
It's
there's
not
actually a
as
leather
fun.
worker's
There's no
background.
like crafting skill, which I miss. I loved the 3.5 crafting skill,
Oh yeah.
but all right. Is there anything else anybody wants to do?
Yeah. Before we go south, after I finish with the book, I would translation. I would want to go to Miss Flight or Flatmite at the general
Yes,
store,
Vifnies.
and yeah, and drop the translation off.
She is when you initially like bring it up. Do you want to role play that, or you just want to drop it off?
I can drop it off. We don't need
Okay.
to.
So she is initially like, as you describe what you're giving her, she's very excited, and then immediately like she looks almost embarrassed, but like a very excited embarrassed. And takes it. And then as you do you want to do any shopping?
No, there really isn't anything else that I believe we need at the time.
As
We
you
have the soaps.
yeah, you got the soaps, right?
Yeah, I already dispensed the soaps.
So
Yeah.
as you then like leave, she kind of follows you to the door of the store. And then as she like shows you out and like waves, she waits a few seconds, so you turn back, and she's like flipped the open sign to closed and locks the door. Presumably.
Yep.
And then disappears back into the store. And that was so in the process of translating, that was some high quality schmutt.
Oh yeah.
And when I say high quality, I don't mean like good writing. Really? As much as I just mean like very smutty.
Yeah. Yep. That's what I assumed.
All right. You guys ready to head out of town then?
I think so, yeah.
I believe so, Captain.
Sure.
Alrighty, give me just a moment.
No. No, I
Nope.
don't think so.
No, I don't think I will.
Nope.
I say no, sir.
I said no. Alright, so how are you guys traveling?
I'll do some scouting. What's really nice is my eyes, because of my goggles, the eyes of the eagles. In clear conditions, I can make out details of extremely distant creatures and objects as small as 2 feet across. Like
a mile, right? Like
Yeah.
it's...
So I'll scout ahead about 100 feet. Just kind of keeping a watch on
Okay.
everything.
Are you going to attempt to move stealthily?
No. I'm not. Just gonna walk in the center of the road, kind of keeping watch.
I should probably.
Okay.
Should I probably, if he's gonna scout ahead, before he heads out, I'm going to cast. I think as long as I concentrate, I can maintain it. You know what I'm doing, Scott.
Do I? I have no idea.
I think you do.
I'm not super familiar with what bards can do versus what other people do, so I don't know.
Sending?
Wow.
Oh no! So sending, you just do the sending, like
Yeah.
Oh.
you just send a message.
Oh, okay. I don't need to maintain it. Okay.
Nope, it's just like I'm sending
Well,
a message now.
so yeah, and it's a message.
Yeah.
There's a limit to how much you can send.
Yeah, it's just so many
It's
characters.
25 words.
Yep, 25
But
words.
I should still be in range. Am I still in range of message? For him?
120 feet. 120.
Yeah,
message.
because I said I was only
You
100
said
feet ahead.
100.
Yep.
So,
yeah,
like,
I'll do message. Yeah.
I'll just tell you before I go. If you see me shoot my hand up in the air like a fist, message me and I'll tell you what I see. Because
Got
I
it.
can respond to your message.
Perfect. Yep.
Yeah, sending's typically for like long distance
range.
crap.
Yeah,
So
right.
like if we wanted to get something back to town to one of the people we know pretty well,
Mhm.
you'd be able to send them like a message or something.
Just aim in that direction. Go.
You don't have
just
to aim in that
know the
direction.
person.
You just know that person.
Right.
You can even do it with people you don't know if you have a good description.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Like there's, yeah. I mean, it's possible. It's certainly possible.
Magic.
The magic hand wave.
Magic's in the air. But not, yeah, certainly not like guaranteed with complete unknowns. So I would like for you to go ahead and give me a perception roll, Scoot.
Scoot. Do you know he has a new restaurant in town called Scooters? Sorry, I can't resist.
I don't. What was that? I'm sorry. I'm somewhere else.
Scooters. It said scooters. Oh, was it 15?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Thanks, Scott. You just made my day. He said Scooters, you turd.
He said scooters, you stupid fuck.
God, fucking damn it.
Damn it, you fuck twat.
That's pretty fucking obvious, you dumb bastard.
Hey, speaking of that, did you guys see the Mortal Kombat trailer yet?
Yes.
I haven't watched it. I saw that it was out there.
It is very
It's so
like,
good.
close to the newer games. Like, it is visually on point.
It is so good. Get over here. Oh my god.
I was worried that they were going to do like the let's pull the sound directly from the video game like the first movie did, and they didn't. Like, they definitely added bass to the guy, but like it's definitely like him.
Well, the first movie gets a bad rap.
The first movie's so fucking good,
I
though.
love the good one. I love the first one, but like it like yeah. Okay, we're gonna move on. I want to play D&D. Let's talk.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I'm
I
sorry.
got
I'm looking for
sidetracked.
off task with
fucking-
that.
This is
That was my fault.
I could talk Mortal Kombat like forever.
copy,
Mm.
paste, paste. Okay, so coming up the road, Scott, you do see 3 gnolls. Kind of just walking up the road towards you.
I would like to
I
say
don't
that
have
the
milk, Leonardo.
G is silent.
I got 2 words
Nope,
for
they're
you.
gnolls.
What do you got for me,
I'd
Adam?
like to tell Kyle there's no G in skeleton.
There is. It's skeleton.
Skeleton?
Okay.
It's just the list
gonna
of things
hold
you're wrong about is growing.
I'm gonna hold my fist up.
I send. I.
Is this character a token I don't recognize at all yours, Scott?
Probably. I already did all the work. You didn't have to do anything.
I know. I just love that you sent me that message like, I didn't make you do it.
Yeah.
He holds his hand up, and I cast message to see what he's saying.
So you send me a message like,
Yep.
whatever, like, what is it? And I'm like, 3 gnolls coming our way.
Are they regular gnolls?
What did you say they were?
They're not regular gnolls.
Okay.
But that
I know.
perception check though, you probably don't know. Like,
Yeah.
also, I don't know how familiar you are. So, like, as far as
nature,
like,
you want a nature
yeah,
check?
go ahead and give me a nature check.
14.
You know what a gnoll is.
Yeah. So I just say 3
But
gnolls.
you're not real familiar with like, beyond like, hey, it's a gnoll. The gnoll hierarchy is a bit beyond you.
I
They
shift
don't
my.
seem to at this point have noticed you.
They're real smelly,
and at this
right?
point, Scott is the only one actually on the map.
I shift. If they haven't noticed me yet, I'm gonna kind of shift off the road, like stealthily, like try to like get out of the way if I like realize they haven't seen me yet.
Okay. Go ahead and
I'm
give
gonna
me a
shift. Yeah, go ahead.
stealth check.
Hmm.
You're stealthy.
Okay, that's
That'll
the
do,
first.
pig. It is pretty much the first time you've been stealthy.
I know. I got a fucking +10. Like this shit should be good.
Make him roll again.
We need a confirm roll, please.
You have advantage.
So,
Is that not what you hit? No?
I mean, it's still an 18. That's still
It's
not
fine.
bad.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
That's such a sinister laugh, Jeff.
I don't care.
Alright, so you're trying to like sneak off to the side?
Yeah.
Was I right about that being your token? Do you have control? Yeah, you do. Okay. Okay.
Did you switch up your token or something?
He did.
Ugh.
He did. After I specifically told him not to.
What'd he do?
I changed my
Nothing.
token.
He changed his token again. Alright,
Damn it, Scott.
so you're just like sneaking off to the side of the road.
Yeah, I just like it would be out of the question to be like over here in this tree.
No, no, that's stealth roll, not at all.
Okay, that's where I'll be.
Do we know about the gnolls?
Yeah, Fox messaged me and I said there's 3 gnolls up ahead.
Yep, and I
Coming
relayed
our
the
way.
message.
Okay.
I did relay. I did not hoard information.
All right, what do I know about gnolls? That was a roll to see what I kind of.
You know stuff about gnolls.
Okay.
Without physically having seen these, you don't necessarily know anything about these particular gnolls. However, you can
Right,
see
yeah.
them at this point.
It's like, can we not see them at this point? They're not
And
that
you-
far.
Well, so okay, so you guys at this point are like 40 feet off the map.
Okay. It's still only like 100 feet.
Right. You can see them at this point. They can also see you. Because you were not making an attempt to stealth.
Nope.
So these are Knoll Fang of Yi Nahu.
Words.
I don't
You
know.
just vomited words.
Gazoonite.
It was better
That's right.
than the night that the entire Tuesday group went into a Kuatoa village.
Naruto Village?
No,
Good.
Kuotoa. Have you ever read Kuotoa names?
No, I don't even know what
No.
They're
Kuotoa
fucking
is.
absurd. They're fish people.
Oh, so it's like
And their
water
names just
noises.
fucking absurd.
Murgle.
Well, yeah, that's so like that's it. That's all their names are like their language is like language being spoken underwater.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot of
Just like the
funny
Murgles.
noises.
Just like the Murgles.
So you guys are like we'll say 30 feet off the map because that's cleaner. We are going to be in initiative now.
That's quick.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't care.
Like no one except for Scott. None of the people involved in this encounter were making any attempt to be stealthy.
Nope.
And the gnolls are not prone to being nice.
Are they armed?
They don't appear to be armed, but they do appear to be wearing armor. And you can see that you can see their teeth, kind of doing that thing like where they're sticking out past their lips. And they have some pretty aggressive claws.
Which language do they speak?
Abyssal and Gnoll.
Nope.
That didn't actually add you to the turn order. So I will do it.
Ugh.
I'm
I see.
assuming that they look hostile.
Right now, they don't. They're just dudes walking down a road. But at this point, everyone has noticed each other. So we're going to go into turn order. Like right now, they're just weird dog people walking down the road.
Okay.
Hey, Mike.
Yes.
As soon as I got into this position,
Yeah.
I've got my heavy crossbow out.
Yeah.
And as soon as I see them make any kind of like aggressive move towards the party, I'm gonna pew pew like.
Oh,
This
pew
one.
pew.
Okay. They haven't really made an aggressive move yet.
Okay. Sorry, I had to go upstairs. My dog puked.
You're fine. Basically, like at this point, like we just went into initiative because
No one else was being stealthy.
everyone has seen everyone. And nothing happened yet. So Fox,
Yes,
you did roll the highest of the initiatives.
that's a first. I kind of look at everyone like, are we doing this or are we just avoiding these guys?
Zan just has her hand on the hilt of her sword, but has not drawn it at this point. And just is just acting calm and nonchalant, but yet poised and ready.
And if you want to impart any information at this point, Eloin, you can. Like
I don't think there's anything special, but
they don't look particularly friendly, but they also they don't look at the moment necessarily aggressive.
Ooh, so that one's right at 60, 55. Okay.
yeah, I mean, if they choose to go past us peacefully, then we will not stop them.
So I won't cast a spell and I'll hold my action then
Okay, what are you holding your action for?
for an aggressive movement on their part, on the Knoll's part.
You have to say what
Like,
your
yeah,
I have to say what?
correct.
You have to explain what your action that you're going to perform is to hold it. You can't just like
Oh, I'm gonna.
determine it at a later date. You have to
No,
say, like,
I'm gonna cast.
if they-
Okay, I'm gonna cast Cloud of Daggers as soon as I see an aggressive movement on the Knolls.
Okay, now for future reference,
Mm-hmm.
if the conditions for your held spell are not met, you burn the spell.
Hold a
I
cantrip
will
in case
just
it doesn't happen.
tell you now that that's not a concern in this particular situation.
I
Because they're
figured it
probably
wasn't.
going to be aggressive.
Yeah, because they're fucking gnolls.
Yeah.
I just don't want to be the
But-
instigator of it.
That's fine. That's fine. I wanted to get that straightened out before it became a thing.
I
That was
understand.
a thing. So this situation, I'll just tell you that they're fucking gnolls. The dicks. Xansia.
So, well then I guess at this point now I can either metagame or I can not.
Right.
So I'm gonna choose not to do that and not metagame. And continue to be wary. But if they attack, then I will. What do I want to do actually? Because I will cast a spell. And just because I can, I'm gonna do summon Fae.
Okay. So you're not holding. You're just doing that. Or are you holding?
Nah, I would probably I'll hold it. I don't. It's not really a because I don't want to burn a spell if I don't need to, even though I know I get it back anyway. But
Alrighty. That will bring us to Tave.
Fuck it.
And we're still 40 yards out, right?
we're 30
You're still
feet
yeah.
up.
So you're 30. Basically, you're 30 feet behind where you currently are.
Gotcha.
If you want to modify that order, you can. That's just
I don't know if I need to close and come back, but like I'm clicking the roll button and it ain't happening.
you might refresh or close, and
There we go.
there you go.
First one on the left.
Okay. That's not a hit.
Teen's not a hit. Oh shit.
No, it's a hit. I'm fucking with you, sorry.
Oh my god. I'm gonna be like, it's gonna get real,
Oh,
folks.
poop.
So the sneak attack, so 7, 6, 13 points of damage. And I will bonus. Can I like retroactively bonus action Hunter's Mark him? Would that be bad?
No, that's fine.
An extra 2 points, so 15 points of damage. To this dude right here.
All right. He like as soon as that hit comes in, like takes the hit, looks pretty unhappy about life. And then because it is their turn, and Newton.
Your name's Newton.
Is it a free action to drop and draw?
Yeah, if you're just dropping,
Yeah, I was just gonna drop the heavy crossbow after I shot it once, and I was gonna pull out the hand crossbow and my shield.
I would say that'll be
Okay.
a free action. If you're not trying to like stow shit.
No, I'm just dropping that. I don't need it right now. I'll come back for it.
Oh, I'm gonna need another token on the map here in a second.
Yuki, what kind of token would you like?
Penis.
token. No, not a penis token. Actually, or I could just put dicks and penises all over the map, and then you can't stream it.
I mean,
I don't care.
hasn't
I'm fine
stopped me
with
from
it.
streaming it in the past.
This is would not be a new thing.
Well, I mean, it could be a
Bastard.
realistic penis.
I do my best.
Maybe
I do my best.
Can I just get a porn gif and just put it on there? And
Mhm.
Add it somewhere. Hold
So they are just gonna come sprinting at you at this point, Tave.
Okay.
but that is their turn. And that'll bring us to Aelin. Yeah, if you want to, I don't care. You can whip out whatever you want. Not gonna bother me a bit, bud. If you have something you would like, I could try to find it, or if
I
you
could try to find it while you do everything else, Mike.
have a picture that you just want to send to us,
I already did.
I can throw that on the.
I sent it to you in Facebook.
I will throw that into.
Oh, I guess is this deemed in a hostile action then? Does our spells then activate or?
I will let you decide whether that is a thing that would activate your spells. They're running
I would
very
imagine.
quickly and aggressively at Tave, but they haven't
I would
done
say-
anything outwardly like. I am either way. Like yes, I would. If it was me playing it, absolutely, I would have shot them in the face by now.
Right. I would take it as openly hostile as in context of them being shot by Tave.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I cast my spell.
And then I'll cast mine.
Tien Fer. Hey Scott, I'm gonna forward that picture to you.
Do
Oh,
it.
I could just send it to the group. Whatever.
I got it. No worries. All right. So you get that thing. We get that token up. We'll get the token up. What was your spell, Fox?
I am going to be casting this. But I don't want at that level. Almost clicked on the wrong level. Sorry. Where'd it go?
Shouldn't
There
be
it
fucking
is.
sorry. Close.
And that
I don't want.
Fortunately, they don't let me have this Fey as an extra.
I'm assuming 12 does not hit. And then,
Holy crap! That's a large thing. And I'll edit that. And get the background.
on this guy. Or
I
hang on.
assume that's something you're going to be doing. On which one? The middle one?
Yeah.
Is it just hit?
Yeah, it's just it's 12 to hit. So it's just hit.
Oh, a 12 to hit.
Yeah.
That does
No.
not
That's
hit.
that's Cloud of Daggers.
Yeah.
That's the AOE. It doesn't hit. That's the damage.
Okay, so that
Oh, yeah.
If
what
they
is the
start their
area?
turn,
Oh, you're right. You're right. I screwed up. You're right. Thanks, Scott.
it's a 5-foot square. Centered on that dude.
And then does it move with him, or is it?
No, it's just in that square.
I have to. I think I have to physically move it myself. If I wanted to
Okay.
move.
So we're gonna do. You know what? I don't have added to my token layer yet. This is shameful.
Can you give me control over that too? By the way.
Yeah. Done.
Okay, so
Do I have to
Brad,
reload? Nope, there it is. It's just you bundle them together. There it goes. Alright.
I bundled my car insurance by switching to Geico. Just kidding.
Five.
Yeah, it doesn't move.
Nope.
Okay,
I have to recast
magic
it.
bread.
That's too big. It's only 5 feet. That's 15.
Well, it's only 5. So it's only him.
It's only the square. Yeah.
I thought you meant 5 feet around. It was like 5 feet around him.
It says you fill the air with spinning daggers in a cube 5 feet on each side. So
Okay.
5 feet on each side is just one square, right?
So Oh nope, that's not the thing I want. Yep, that's my bad. I didn't understand. So I think if I do that, there you go. That's much better.
Mucho
And I've got
bettero.
my bread token back now. Okay. That'll bring us to Aelin's turn. So hold on. So he takes 12 slashing damages if he starts his turn in that square.
Yes. Does he know that cloud's there yet, though, Scott?
Yeah.
I think it's
Okay.
daggers. But he can't not start his turn.
Yeah,
That's
he can't.
true.
I mean, some things can move during their like with
Not-
legendary actions and stuff, but not Knowles. So he'll take that first hit.
Okay, so it wasn't a completely dumb idea to use it.
No, it's fine. But Aelin.
Then I thought Xanthia was casting a spell as well.
My
Yeah,
spell-
Xantia cast the Fey thing.
Oh, okay. I thought you were.
I
casting-
summoned the,
Excuse me,
I
I'm
summoned
sorry.
the Fae just for shits and giggles.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because I can.
Like that's
Alright, so
a thing that has happened. Now, the other question I would have is, Xantia and Fox, would you guys have moved forward your 30 feet?
Yes. Onto the map.
Yeah, we would have been on the cart still going forward, so yeah.
Okay.
At whatever speed the cart was going at.
Basically,
agree.
walking speed.
Alright, so we
Yeah.
would be probably where we're at, essentially.
Yep.
All right, so I assume then all of you are where you are at, and that'll bring us to Aelin.
No, I just need to be in 60 feet, so I'm still.
Yeah,
playing
it's your
that.
call. Whether if you would have jumped off the cart,
Alien's like, I'm not getting that close. There's no need.
No,
that's it.
no, there's no need. Let's see, second level.
On delay.
Yeah. My oldest child is playing with Legos behind me.
Sounds
Alright,
fantastic.
So I will bring out my book. Draw my circle, close. I say 6-inch. Yeah, 6-inch circle appears in blue in front of me, and I will cast a shatter centered on. Oh, that's not the clicker. On that guy.
Okay.
10 foot, so it hits all three of them.
Yes.
Just.
And this will be
Whoop.
14 cold damage. DC 15 Constitution.
Okay, so we're just gonna go left to right. So two of them save.
So the two that save take 7 cold, and the first dude in front of Taves takes the full 14.
Yeah, that guy's looking not great at the moment.
And then that's my turn.
That will bring us back around to Fox.
Okay, so they haven't taken their turn yet. Oh, because we were holding turns. Okay.
They took their turn, but like you guys were far enough away. Like
No,
they
no, no.
basically just
I'm gonna
ran
send my
to-
cloud dagger. You get what I'm trying to say now.
right, yes. No, they
Um,
have not had their turn after Cloud Dagger has been activated.
this guy here.
Uh huh.
Don't want to do that.
What do you want to do?
For
To
a
the
Klondike
fucking
bar.
Knolls.
That.
There's a bottle of wine of indiscriminate age in my mini fridge, and it worries me.
I've got an
That's not
11-year-old
correct.
bottle of champagne in my fridge.
Oh boy, you probably need to throw that away.
Yeah,
It's our wedding bottle from Disney World.
it's probably full of sediment
well,
and
don't throw
everything
it away.
else.
You should probably throw the champagne away though.
Nope. We're just gonna let it rot.
That shit's not good.
Nope. I drank.
We don't,
it
intend on,
certainly hits.
we,
Which
don't
one hit?
we don't intend on drinking it. I make that clear.
I drank a bottle of champagne my mom got the day I was born on my 21st birthday. It was rancid.
Yeah.
Did you drink the bottle or did you just take a sip?
Just took a sip.
Okay, I was like, why would you torture yourself like that?
Fuck no.
She
Depending
kept
on how
it.
drunk you were.
I wasn't, because they had my actual drinking party the day before my 21st birthday at a place that wouldn't serve me because I wasn't 21 yet.
Never mind.
It was fantastic.
That sounds awful.
It
What
was
were you saying, Scott?
terrible.
Nothing.
Okay.
What?
Am I dropping the ball on something?
I did have a sweet cake though.
That'll bring us to Xansia, I think.
All right. As this cart kind of comes to a halt, she's gonna she summons the Fae. Well, technically summoned it on the last one. She just kind of says in Sylvan at this point, so nobody probably understands this one, which is probably saying, let's just like looks at her, let's do this, and she just hops off and comes up to this one and is going to just like bash it in the face with the sword.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Bashed it. That bashes it for sure.
That's 8 damage.
8 damages.
All of the
And then
damages.
comes back around for another swing. 14.
14 just hits.
Oof. It takes another 10 damage then.
10 damages.
So now, directly after my turn, the Fae goes. So it goes bamf, and it just teleports here. Now there is a cloud of darkness that's only 5 foot, so it's centered on Zan. So we'll just put a. I don't know. Does that? Nope. We'll just do a 0 foot. There. Cloud of darkness on Zan at this point, and then it takes an attack. I'm assuming it gets advantage. So, its attack spell, its attack is the same thing as my spellcasting modifier. So it's technically just going to be a +8 to hit. So I'm just going to roll my Eldritch Blast.
I just been talking like an asshole while I was muted. It's treated as a separate entity.
Because you are
Yes.
an asshole?
So yes,
The
then
new
it has advantage.
the new summon spells are fucking sick.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's flavored just right for me, so I had to take it.
We will have
Oh.
some discussion about how that darkness will work.
Why?
Well, so they'll have disadvantage, but they'll still be able to attempt to attack. Like it won't be like your big darkness where they can attack. They have to attack spot because like.
No, I understand.
Okay.
They have disadvantage. I have advantage. That's kind of all it goes. Because they can't see me, but I can see them. You know?
Right. I just wanted like.
I'm aware that it's not the same thing, but this is a little bit more versatile for me in battles.
Oh, and so much easier for the party.
And I'm testing it out because I'm not 100% there because the problem is turn order. I can't go first with the Fae before my character, so I can't set things up as well.
Right. DMB is not a fan.
What's up?
The DM
DMB
version
is not a fan. Player me thinks that's awesome. It's really cool.
I'm slightly disappointed. I would appreciate being in blackness right now, but that's okay.
You wouldn't be. Well, I suppose I could have done that, but I didn't. So
I'll be okay.
So, sorry. You do have the attack with your Fae.
So a 20. I'm assuming hits.
Nope.
The damage is not that. It's not going to be this. So the damage.
Well, okay. So it'd be a straight roll. right? Or because spell.
He uses his spell,
range
but his
spell-
ability.
I used my spell
Oh,
ability
okay.
because
It's
okay,
making
so,
a melee attack.
because
caught up.
it
Yep.
uses my spell modifier, which is only a +8. My regular hit is a +9. So I'm
Yep,
using.
I'm caught up.
So
I
I'm just
apologize.
gaming what I'm rolling. That's all.
Right. I
So
apologize.
it does
It certainly hits.
6 + 3. That it does 9 piercing damage and 6 force damage. And
Don't think. Nah, they don't have any resistances.
very rarely do they have resistance to force. So it
Force
takes
is such a good damage type.
I was looking at piercing
oh,
more than the force.
right. Okay. And at that point, and then it's just gonna fly away.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the attack of opportunity, unless there's a reason it wouldn't trigger that.
I'm looking to see if that it does. I think that it. But it says you know if you don't show anything, it takes dodge. Technically, well, yeah, because I really should have did this in a different order. And that's my mistake why I didn't. Okay, so
Well, if it's not a major thing, like you can
well,
do a little way back.
I know. I'm just trying because it's a new spell for me, so I'm kind of like. So it says the Fey magically teleports to a location 30 feet to an unknown, and then one of the following. Okay, so no, I had to do it this way to have the.
Ouch.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, no, you go ahead.
Punch my
Take the
death.
attack of opportunity.
Yeah, we'll go with
AC
a
15, so that hits.
bite. So 9 piercing and 11. Constitution saving throw. So it does save. So it's just the 9 piercing damages.
Okay.
And that will bring us to Tave.
I'm gonna shoot him in the face. Shoot him in the face.
this will be which one of you shoot? I'm assuming the
The
one
one-
that you're.
Yeah.
So disadvantage.
No.
Oh,
I changed feats. Remember, because that
sorry.
just wasn't working.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
I forget it did.
Hey, Kenshi.
15 plus. Yeah, 21 points of damage, and then because I made an attack, I can make with my hand crossbow. That one's a miss.
It is.
And then I'm gonna shift over here
Okay.
because I'm sure they're gonna come after me anyway. But I want to like get, closer to my friends.
Right. Okay. It is
That's my
their
turn.
turn. So this one is gonna take the. Do you want to re-roll or do you want to take that 12? Fox man.
I want to take that 12.
So he takes 12 slashing damages from the thing. What'd you say, Scott?
I would say that'd be a correct assessment, but
Okay.
stop talking.
Okay.
You are correct.
You
And
are
he's gonna
correct.
be not in that fucking space anymore because they're dumb. But that is a flying cloud of daggers, and he
God.
doesn't want to be there anymore.
Fire hot.
Daggers pointy. Okay. So, Scott, this is gonna be a bunch of attacks at you. At advantage.
At advantage? Why?
Because they're flanking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Shit.
Yeah, well,
Mhm.
you kind of moved into that one.
You did.
They would have anyway. Like the one.
Well, no, they were actually gonna go after Jeff.
Jeff.
But then you like stepped into a spot where
Those all hit except for the last one. The 17 doesn't hit. My AC's 18. I'm dead.
Scott goes down.
Okay, so
Can I wait?
How many- just tell me how many
I
con saves
can
I
use
need to
my
make. I'm
reaction.
sure the
I
other
can use a
page.
reaction.
there'll just be 2 con saves.
Wait. I got a reaction.
Are you gonna cast shield on me or something? That would be
Oh
nice.
no, it's a bonus action. I can't do it. Never mind. I thought I could cast healing word as a reaction, but I can't.
Nope.
I missed the first one, so 7. Let me get a calculator out.
And then hold on. What have I rolled? I haven't rolled. Okay, I haven't
You-
rolled this.
One
second
bite
set
and
of
one claw.
attacks.
Yeah. Oh shit, this is gonna hurt. I succeeded that poison.
19
so
not hit.
the 19 does hit. I did say the 19 hit.
There's only one attack that would miss him.
That
did
would
not
miss. Yeah, but I
Right.
succeeded the second bite. So
Right. So, 19. A
I'm down.
bunch.
I'm already at down. I'm down.
All right.
And that was at which attack was that up to?
The last one dropped me. I was at 40 hit points, and I have 43. And then the last one hits me, and it takes me down.
So you did take all 6 attacks then, and only on the last one did you go down?
Yeah.
Well, if he took 5 of the 6.
Yeah, all the attacks that hit, I took.
Right. Okay.
All right. The last one is going to attack you, Sansia.
Sure.
At disadvantage.
Nope. 22 hits though.
Why are you being like that? So 4 slashing damages.
All right.
And that is their turn. I'll bring us to Aelwyn.
All right. So
Oh. Is that? All right. Faye goes away. So if someone wants to remove that token, that'd be great.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. That's sorry about that. Is that a token that you use fairly frequently?
It's a spell I'll probably cast.
how
Didn't-
rough?
I'm gonna add it to the token page.
I honestly didn't expect to get hit. I didn't think these things had fucking triple attacks.
Yeah.
Mike gave
do.
them it.
I didn't. No,
Yep.
this is a random encounter from
Uh-huh.
Xanathar's guide, and these are stock random enemies.
That's
I
what
didn't do
that.
shit.
That's what she said.
Which one looks the roughest? This one?
He's just
Hold on, just a second. Let me zoom in.
they only have a +5. Like he's just rolling really, really well.
Yeah, I rolled well. This one right here, yeah, is the rough. This one also is. These two are pretty similar.
Gotcha.
Hold on. Let me just. I will. See. Save. We will do this.
Just one that I
And I
could
will
see,
go ahead
Mark.
and try to do this. Most of the time. There you go. Can you see all their bars now?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I will go ahead and draw a circle again, and yeah, let's go ahead and I'm gonna cast magic missile at 2nd level and do 2 darts.
Did you hear me? Did you see my text about monsters? I was chased by a sea monster earlier.
First.
All right, I'm gonna start hunting for another place. Yeah,
2 dart. Yeah, I guess I gotta call
I
it.
was chased by a sea
2
monster
darts
in the
at this
ocean
one
when the
and
storm
2 darts
hit.
at that one.
It was like this snake glowy thing. Scared the shit out of me.
So
Yeah.
this
Yeah, magic missile. You kind of have to.
Yeah, it was
recall.
this big snake glowy thing with shark fins. It was meow, 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 chasing my boat, zigzagging.
3 darts, additional darts, so 4 darts.
Yeah, it was
1,
creepy. It was purple and with green, like glowiness.
2. I hate this.
I was scared.
3.
Trying to find an entry into this river over here. I just found it.
4.
Jesus Christ, Liz!
Oh, is it going to be 2 and 2?
Yes, so the
Scared
first
the
one will
shit out of
take
me.
8 cold, and this one takes 8 cold, and that one takes 6.
This one is looking
Sorry, you're not playing Phasmophobia.
No, I'm not.
like it's hanging on to the very end.
Playing D&D.
Where's your
This one is marginally better, but still looking pretty fucking rough.
Where's your phone?
And that will bring us to
Where's your phone? You lost it again, didn't you?
Fox.
I am going to go ahead and hit this guy with
Before
Yeah.
before you cast, I just want to clarify something with you, Mike.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, you're doing that anyway. So, you follow the rule, right? That like if you want to cast a spell as a bonus spell, like the other spell has to be a cantrip, right?
No, fuck that. That's a stupid rule. It's nowhere in the rules. That is only exists because the worst fucking D&D player of all time
Okay.
was in campaign 1. That rule would not exist without fucking Tiberius trying to game the system.
I wouldn't
And be a
say he's the
dick-faced.
worst. I think a lot of it's unjustified, but
What's that?
I said a lot of that is
I
is
fucking
not-
hate Tiberius.
I have no idea what we're talking about right now.
He's
But
not. He's
Critical roll. Critical roll.
Anyway.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. He
No,
cheated a lot.
Yeah, no, you can if you've got a bonus action spell
I do.
and an action spell, you can cast them both in the same turn. You're just burning spell slots.
That's fine. I just was curious.
Yeah, no, the spell slot economy is. I'm trusting in the spell slot economy to take care of its own business.
So that being said,
That's not worked out well.
where's Tave? This Tave?
Yo.
Yeah.
I am, as a bonus action, gonna cast Healing Word.
Healing
Best healing spell in the game.
Fucking A.
Oh look, I'm alive.
You bounce back, Tave. Prone, but you're like, I'm still here, motherfuckers.
I got you, Boop Broheim.
You don't feel great though about things that are happening. That'll bring us to Xanthia's turn.
Did that guy actually take the 13 fire damage? Because his health did not go down.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, you missed.
No, you missed.
Oh, my bad. I missed that. I'm dumb.
Sorry, it's just, yeah. No, you rolled 10 to hit. Sorry, I can't do anything about that.
No, you're fine. I'm dumb.
Oh boy.
And I'm gonna shift around at this point.
Life just got hard.
Because now they don't know where I'm at.
They do not. You are correct.
Are you rolling your rolls as whispers, Jeff?
So there's one person they know where he is.
I know, and I'm trying to think if I can. I can't use my bonus action to save him though.
I really know.
I'll be fine. They can't attack me if I walk away.
It's true. So what I'm going to need to do is actually. How far is this? So I can move to there.
Mark. I don't know about a longboat
I'm
down
gonna
this
move
river,
over
bud.
here.
This is feeling
So
rough.
2 of them are still in darkness. 1 of them you guys can see still, and Tave is in darkness. Okay, and that'll be my turn.
All right, that'll bring us to Tave.
I'm gonna stand up.
After movement.
Yep, and then I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Okay.
I'm not the best longboat driver, bud. This is not.
Oop, oh,
This is not helpful. Yep, I'm gonna keep her at the lowest speed possible, right here.
Yeah, 19 points of damage to that
I do
guy.
enjoy the longboat
Nah,
a
that's
lot
not
better
enough.
than the
He's still alive.
cave, the
He's fine.
crave or whatever it's
Okay.
called.
And then
he's not aggressively bleeding everywhere at all.
and
Nah,
then
he's
my
super dead.
bonus action, I'm gonna shoot the one next to him.
He's super dead. Okay. That'll do.
And that'll be just
That'll do, pig.
2
That'll
points of damage.
do.
That's it. Just 2 points of damage. That's it. Because it doesn't get any of the extra dice.
Right. All right. That'll bring us to their turn.
Oh, I'm gonna move 5 more feet away.
And
Hmm. This
you
spot
see,
right here going between these rocks is gonna be a
the
pain.
one that is now out of the
I know I
darkness
can do it though.
grab the other one that's still alive by the arm, kind of pull him, and start running this way. Oh, what are you doing, guy?
Oh, they came right to me? They came right to me?
I did.
Mike's at it again. He just wants to kill me.
You're the only one they see. Aylwin is
Everything
like,
else just went into darkness.
and
Literally
Aylwin
left me no option.
is like 60, is like 40 feet back. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I made a mistake in mine, so. Oh well, it is what it is. You're gonna go down.
The 16 and 21 both hit. The 14, I believe, in the 14 hits, all 3 hit.
you are super down.
You're gonna be dead.
Yep, I'm already down. The first 2
Con
hits
save.
took me down. Hang on.
First hit can't have taken you
The
down.
first 2 hits did. I only had 38 health and he did over 40 damage in the first 2 hits.
No, he didn't do any
Roll a
damage.
DC, man. Roll a
Yeah, so I
con
need
save.
con saves. I need 2 con saves.
Oh, I'm confused because
Those are attack rolls.
Those are
more
hits.
attack rolls.
More attacks.
Okay.
You just got
11.
6 attacks at you.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, just keep rolling your hits because right now I'm not down because that's 22
No,
plus.
I've rolled them all. I just need con saves.
Yeah, he needs 2 con saves.
Oh, I guess
Is that-
I took 30
If you
damage.
succeed those, that'll save you 14 HP.
You might have died already.
You succeed the first one.
So 28 on the first person. 32.
So you succeeded both
down.
of the 9.
The 9 would be an attack while he's down and a crit. So that's 2 deaths.
2
there you
deaths.
go.
2 death fails.
Hang on. Before. Oh, okay, so 9 plus 7 plus 11. Yeah, because I only have 38 damage. So that first one,
Yeah.
No, you don't take the 7s.
I don't take 7s. I just take the 9
You
and
don't
11.
take
So
the
that's
poison.
20. So that's 40. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's
And
definitely
then the 9 is an attack while you're down.
more. Okay.
So you have 2 death fails.
Is that
Correct.
more than 38 combined? I can't do math.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 11 takes you down. The 9 is just an
The
attack while
total
you're
the
down.
total damage was 61.
Oh, okay. That's where I'm not seeing the 61 for some reason. I'm being blind.
That's my math. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. We're good then. So yeah, I got 2 death saves or death.
Oh, yeah. It's not going. Things are not going well. All right, that'll bring us to
And I
Aylwin.
got 2 death failures. So I have to turn those in. Bloop, bloop.
Well, the one that is looking the worst.
At this point, that is
Mike?
this guy.
Mike?
Yeah.
If I do
Yes.
die, don't feel bad. Scott and I have already been talking. I'm essentially probably gonna just recreate this character as that vampire thing.
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I don't.
Wow, Mike is trying to kill me. Feels bad when he kills Scott, but not me. Cool.
He didn't feel bad.
No, wouldn't feel bad at all if I killed Scott.
He wouldn't. I was, hey, you're making a big assumption there.
We just had a conversation about this. Don't care.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
9 fire against the one that's
Okay.
looking. to
He
hurt.
is he's still hanging on, but he's looking pretty fucking rough.
And at this point,
I don't know which is which. I can't see their helmet.
The bottom one is the
Almost
one that's
done.
pretty rough.
Okay.
I will move back further 30 feet.
Look at this.
You at this point
We're
have
gonna go
fucked
backwards.
off an aggressively long distance.
Yes, they need to travel very long distance to catch me.
So yeah, they
If
will
they
have
do,
to
they're
basically
not gonna
take a
have the
dash
time.
action to get to you, which
They're
they're probably
backing
gonna
down the
do because
river.
I don't know what their other option is at this point.
This is driving.
Current-
And they're
Currently.
going to be in a very bad spot if they try to.
Right.
'Cause it's my
But the
new
darkness
spell.
does not leave them with a ton of options. So, here's a fun moment.
Oh god.
Fox.
Yo,
Death saving throw.
do it.
Yes, sir.
Roll. Just make a Constitution roll, not a save. A Constitution roll.
It's a plain roll, con roll, yeah.
You're good.
I'll do.
That's one
You
success.
have one success.
Yay, I got a success.
All right, Xantia. It's your turn.
Because I can't get to the other one. I can only go here. And I'm going to. I'm gonna attack. That takes 13. And 14. Just
All right.
running up at this point, darkness, clouded in darkness at this point, and just bam, stab and a slash right at the. Well, they're about my height probably, so slipping through the armor.
So here's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do.
You can just move us all down so that we can see what's on the map, kind of thing.
Yes. And then Kyle, you will be.
Another 20 feet off the map.
There. No. Because at this point, you were only like 60 feet off the map, right?
Thank you, Scott.
Or were you 90 feet off the map?
He
no,
was
I'm 60.
he was 30, then he moved another 30, so yeah,
Right.
he would have been 60.
So I think this puts us where we should be.
At least in my dying breath, I saved Tave. I will put that out there.
This fight's not over, bro, Chacho.
Yeah, but I'm dead.
Actually, it's over. It's complete darkness. Xantha's got them shut down. so-
Yes. I'm just going to die. That's about it. And
I can
then,
tell you what they're going to do, and it's not going to go well.
yeah, I'm going to die.
No, they're going to run. Like,
Yeah.
they're going to run towards the only fucking person they know have any idea where he is.
They're not going to try finishing me?
No.
What? Okay.
Why would they?
Why wouldn't they?
So that
Unless
brings
they're
us to
already out
Tave.
of the combat.
'Cause
I'm going to so like Tave's just gonna run to the core of the center, like because I can't perceive anything, but I know at some point I will. So I'm
Right.
just gonna run to the core. So I just wanted to like point out I can't move like in a good direction, but I'm running like this direction towards Xantia. And as soon as
Well,
I
once
hear
you get within like 10 feet, you can see shit, right?
yeah, so like I'll get here and I can sense Xantia, and then I'll shift around her and then I'll be able to sense both of them.
Well,
So I'll
you'd
come
be
right
able to
here.
sense me 5 feet before that, but yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm gonna come right here and I'm gonna shoot the top one first.
Okay.
Well, that's the one I get an opportunity attack against.
Oh, okay. So I'll shoot. Yeah, that's smarter. I'll shoot the bottom one.
Because we'll both have an opportunity attack if they run away.
Nat one, go. Nat 1. I didn't. You didn't. It didn't. It worked.
It's probably dead.
It's a lot of damages. It's 21 points of damages. And then I'm going to shoot the other one. For 1 point of damage.
Big one. The other one's. That one's okay. Come on. No, he's not okay. He's bleeding a lot, but he's not dead. That one is then going to. Yeah, he's gonna begin running away. So you do get an attack of opportunity. Both of you.
So when you make an attack of opportunity, can I make a trip attack?
I don't think so.
No.
I think you can only do that when you do the attack action, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it has to be
Okay.
a either.
It's gotta be a melee attack.
I think
That's
it's a
what I-
melee
I-
attack, and or if you have
Warcaster.
Warcaster, it can be a spell
Yeah,
attack.
so like I'm wielding a hand crossbow. So like I guess I could hit him with my shield at disadvantage. Like I don't know what that would like. I
you
give
know
him
what
like a-
forgot? I have.
I mean, you can try to whack him with the whatever it's gonna be is an improvised weapon. So
Yeah,
you can try to whack him with something without your proficiency modifier.
I'm just gonna hit him. There's an unarmed strike. I'm just gonna like
Okay.
kick him with my foot.
Knock him
That's
off.
a miss. Oh wait, but I get advantage because
Do I get to
it's
use
darkness
green
and I
flame?
can sense him.
Do I get to
Green
use green
flame.
blade as a?
That hits.
Oh, it's. I mean, it's still just 2 points because there's no dice.
Do I get to make
no.
a green flame blade as an opportunity attack?
If you had Warcaster.
Okay.
I kicked him in his like right in his booty hole.
You did. He is there, and that'll bring us to Aelin's turn.
Aelin's like fireball.
No, I'll just cast Mind Sliver on him. So, intelligence save, DC 15.
Oh, he's certainly gonna make that. I mean, come on. They're not as dumb as I thought, but no.
So, 8 psychic damage.
And he doesn't die. We're out of combat at this point. Well, no, we're not. I was wrong. Fox, I need your roll.
The death save.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
This is gonna get real intense real quick.
Or no,
Oh my
I'm
god.
dead.
it didn't.
I'm dead. That's 3 fails. I'm dead.
No, that's 4 fails.
Yeah, it is 4 fails. That's a double fail. It's a crit
Yeah.
fail. I'm done.
Yep.
I'll get
Fox is
dead.
is the opposite of not dead.
Oh, have a good night, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and head out. We'll see you guys next week.
Well, here's the thing, like it's just the 3 of us. Like
Just the 3 of us. You can make it if you try. Just the 3 of us. You and I.
You're not Fox and I.
so I mean I take it your darkness disappears and I
Sorry,
I'm
like,
gonna
when the darkness came up, like you did not leave them a hell of a lot of.
no, we didn't. I'm gonna try to medicine check and I'm gonna be like, he's totally gone.
I'm gonna be honest. Like I
Don't feel bad.
Yeah,
I know you don't. Xanthi
No,
is
I'm-
cold.
hold on. I'm gonna talk. I did make an error in my tactics when I did where I moved. I should have left myself where I was at.
You're
and
fine.
No, I'm just saying in future.
No.
Like I need to.
Like as soon as you moved to where like one of them had a line of sight on Fox. Yeah.
I was done.
No, it was a bad move on my part. I agree.
There were tactical errors made. It's okay.
You know,
I
Fox.
It's not your
It's
fault that
good.
my
If,
character's
if it wasn't
squishy.
you, it would have been me. I was pretty fucking close too.
Yeah, I'm not.
Right.
I'm not concerned about it at all.
I appreciate you saving me before you died.
You're
Well, I mean,
welcome.
I was gonna save you, regardless somehow.
I'm like I said, not concerned about it.
I would
It's
at least
D&D.
stabilized you.
It's
It's
on-
D&D.
D&D, it's dynamite. And I'll die in the fight. Got it.
So
Virgins.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't
Till
think that
the
they were gonna.
day we die. Sorry. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
was
No,
that,
they hit
Mike?
hard when they hit. Don't fuck around.
Like, I'm gonna be
you-
honest. Like everything we fight has like triple attacks.
It's
Yeah.
like two things.
Like-
so Tave is like
Everything has more action economy than us.
he doesn't even know. Like he's having like an existential moment right now.
Really?
Okay, so
He like is like he's just kneeling next to Fox's character. Like he almost died. He's almost died on almost every outing we've had so far.
I had my
He's-
one running.
He's having a moment. He's not really like doing anything. He's just like kind of sitting on like his hind end, and he's like got his arms over like on tops of his knees, and he's just staring at Fox's corpse.
Very cold, lifeless corpse. Colors all drained. Oh, here's the kicker. So when I died, I am RPing this. When I died, I instantly, because I was back to my human form, I turned ghost white and back to like this amorphous, not really detailed and humanish form.
You showed us because remember we told you to do
Yeah.
that for a day.
You did.
Mhm.
You saw it, and everyone's seen it, but I turned back into that form, and I am like,
has anybody seen everybody seen the neutral planet from
The what?
The neutral planet from
Futurama?
Vaguely, probably.
Never mind. Never mind. That's what I view. I assume changelings. It's they're just gray people.
yep,
It's completely nondescript.
yep.
Did somebody send a picture to the group chat? Save me some time.
Yeah, I'll get it.
I can do it. Yeah.
So I'm dead. I'll get character creating.
So your friend is not doing a breathe.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I died, guys.
It's
I
not
made-
your fault.
It kind of is. I made a pretty squishy character.
It's really not like it was just a. And like
I need to learn the
I
balance
was
to
rolling
squish.
well,
You did roll really well.
and
You could be squished. It's just if you're gonna be squished, you gotta be 100 feet away.
And I don't have like
Right,
that kind of
like-
spells. I have 60 feet spells because that's a bard. They don't really
Well,
have distance spells.
it was a bizarre situation. Like, it was it's one of those weird situations.
Normally
that
you have the
probably
melee
wouldn't-
that are up there that aren't obscured from
Like, yeah,
sight.
they would have preferred to hit Fox and Tate, or they would have preferred to hit
Tave,
Tave and Xantia.
but they couldn't see him. I
And
got it.
just suddenly you were the one thing they could see.
What I should have done is moved into the darkness and got the fuck out. But by the time it was my turn, I was already down. So after
Right.
that,
Yeah, they jumped on you pretty hard.
it's fine. Not a big deal. Do you mind if I do a UA thing? The
What
thing.
is it?
It's those sub races for that custom lineage thing that they
Oh,
did.
no, that's
in,
fine. Yeah, that's
Yeah, I want to do the vampire one, and I'm going to eat dreams.
So
I think that one's gonna be really fun. So while people sleep, I just slowly eat their dreams, like a psychic vampire. Real creepy, like.
So I assume, are we gonna go ahead and call it there?
We don't have to call it a night.
We don't have to, because like
No.
I mean, let's play out.
I
Let's
can,
do
I
it.
can start making the
this.
character now. I can start because its name's gonna be Fox too. Let's be honest. Fucking, that's my new thing. I'm just gonna name it
It's
Fox
easy.
with a different spelling somehow.
There's various spellings.
Yeah, just varying spellings of
Make
Fox.
one look like Fox. That's my only request.
Okay, this next one will be Fox because it's gonna be a
It's gonna be
mind fuck
Fox?
because he's gonna eat dreams.
All right, cool. Yeah, all right. So, yeah, unfortunately, your friend's dead.
Yeah,
Very.
Tave still hasn't moved. He's just sitting there.
I'll come up with a
So
race
the-
and stuff
the
real quick,
field is
Mike, so you can
yours.
introduce him later, and then I'll build it out completely. You know what I mean?
Sounds good. So
I don't know if I don't know how
Yeah.
long I can keep doing this.
Hey, Mike, can you send me the standard array real quick that we were supposed to go with?
I believe 15, 14, 12.
If you just pick
10,
standard,
8,
if you just
12,
pick standard
that you
array,
were-
it's there.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I remember.
I don't know if I can keep doing this.
Just walk over to him and just like, what do you mean? I thought you guys, I thought you were used to this brutal life.
I thought so too. I mean, I thought I was dead, and I get up, and I look over, and he's dead.
And then just I hang my head in shame, just going, yeah, that's, I feel like it's my fault. I was,
No,
I kind of, I saw you go down, and I freaked out, and I focused in on you, and making sure that you were going to be fine, that I didn't think about my surroundings. So he kind of, it's just hang my head again, just like, just
it's
sit
their
down at
fault.
this
It's
point.
just this life south. I knew where I fit in the north, and I never really ventured too far from the camps. And I thought I was strong. I thought I was capable, but out here it's just different. It's more.
What do we need for a class?
Another healer. Something that could throw healing word.
A strip cleric?
That wouldn't be terrible.
Okay.
Be a trickster cleric like what's her name?
And I'll just walk on the ceilings. 'Cause I have spider climb.
I don't know. It's been a rough couple of weeks. This week has been extremely rough. My fight last week, I mean, we fought those bandits, and then my fight in the arena, and now this. Just, it's hard to keep losing.
Yeah, it certainly doesn't feel like we're winning very much often.
I mean, we're like surviving. We're not really winning.
You know? Maybe, you know, it just means we gotta get stronger. I mean, everything else around here seems to be far more powerful than we expect them to be. I mean, I saw 3 gnolls when we were going by, and I didn't think they were gonna be a problem, and holy shit, they were ferocious.
These things, that's what I mean. Like, I've heard of gnolls. Like, I've seen gnolls. This was not. Things are just more intense out here.
Don't exactly have a lot to compare it to, but I do know the fear can go along with it.
And I mean, I feel like you and I are figuring out a groove. But I think I may ask you, and I know you've got like abilities, but like there's something about that darkness that it feels comfortable when I'm in it.
Mm-hmm. I understand that feeling all too well.
Like I feel safe. And I mean, I grew up in snow. I grew up in bright. Even at night, there was so much white, like everything reflected. It was almost impossible to have true darkness.
Or what level are we? We're 5th, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, I get Aura Vitality.
What should we take him back to town? Did they have a cemetery there? I know that's where he lived.
I mean, yeah. I mean, how far did we get away from town at this point, Mike?
Mike, you're muted.
I'm sorry, I did mute myself. Into the early afternoon of the first day of travel.
Okay.
So
Very far.
not very far.
Yeah, I think we should just go back to town.
Yeah. I mean, you're probably say 18 miles ish
Yeah, we would turn around at this point then.
from town. So
So I'm gonna kind of like take off his like more like cumbersome things like his weapon and like leave his armor and stuff on him and kind of wrap his cloak a little more tightly around him and then like pick him up and carry him to the cart. And then I'll take off my cloak and kind of like lay it over him.
I'm assuming that like the bushes over here. There's like bushes and whatnot.
I'll just probably assume yes. Mike is probably
where Harvey? Sorry.
Like with all the trees, I'm assuming there's.
Yeah,
like,
there are some bushes and things around.
Oh, okay.
So I was looking for like where you clicked. And then- But
I
yeah,
would
there
just
are
gather-
some like bushes and things. So it's mostly grasslands, but there are like shrubs and bushes and the occasional like trees.
Yeah, I would just gather some like bendable
My character's created. I just gotta do spells
little
now.
branches
I just gotta do my spells, but my character's created.
that
Different?
just gather enough to kind of weave a like a tiny little headband.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Easy enough.
And I'd probably be working on that as we travel back to town.
And I presume you guys are kind of all in the wagon at this point, heading back to town.
Yes.
So you do you get a ways into town. You get a ways into town. But So night begins to fall.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep traveling.
Okay.
I think we're just
Perfect.
gonna like work straight to town. Like we're not gonna. We'll rest when we get there.
Yep.
He's
Okay.
in the campaign now on D&D Beyond. It's Fox Lightbringer, spelled like
So
Fox
you
but with
will
an L.
have you'll have a point of exhaustion. Easy enough to get rid of. But you do. I would say around midnight, come into town with the wagon.
Is like the inn is obviously still open, right?
Yeah, the inn doesn't really close. There's not. They stop serving food at about 11 o'clock.
I'm gonna carry Fox in. Did he have a room at the inn with us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
did.
carry Fox in up to his room. I'm not gonna put him in the bed. But I'm just gonna carry him up to the room, still wrapped in the cloaks. And I haven't like cleaned myself off at all. Like I'm still covered in my many
You're all
wounds.
kind of covered in blood.
But
And
I'm
you
not
could have
really.
taken like a short rest, which is not important.
And I'm gonna just carry him up to his room, and set him down on the floor, and I'm just gonna like sleep on the floor in there tonight.
Okay. And you do see, like, as you come in, you look around. And I guess everybody give me a perception check that wants to. If you don't want to be paying any attention to what's going on around you, that's fine.
No, I might do like a cursory glance
Fox?
around the
No.
room. I'm gonna do a cursory glance around the room, and then I'm just gonna look at everybody.
Well, that's
And then I'm gonna go upstairs.
I did, by the way, just so you know, for everyone's knowledge, I did the Twilight domain for my cleric.
That's a good one.
I know. Twilight Sanctuary is beautiful, and I have Eyes of Night, and I can see through magical darkness.
so you see Brulin I'm not actually sure you've met Neola. But you see Brulin, Garrick, and Dobert sitting at a table with a halfling, all kind of sharing a drink. And as you carry in Fox, you see a sense of recognition come over their faces. Obviously, with the exception of Dobert. And there seems to be like they seem to recognize what's happening. But they don't stop you or attempt to approach you. And you're no issues making it up to Fox's room. Is there anything anybody else would like to do at this point?
No, just continue working on the
Okay.
little crown before going to finally rest.
And you can get. I mean, you pretty easily complete the crown. Presumably, if you wanted, unless there's like a spell component to it that takes an amount of time.
I'm just kind of not really a spell, just kind of a preservation type magic on
Gotcha.
on the crown.
Okay. So I would say that basically as far as like you are where you want to be with that. So you guys, Tave, you do eventually drift off into like a very unpleasant, troubled sleep. But you do find sleep, and you are all able to rest through the night. And as you wake in the morning, and Tave, as you go to exit Fox's room, Brulin is standing outside of the room with a cup of coffee and a tankard of beer.
I take the beer.
And she kind of nods. Would you like us to make sure he is buried well?
I could, well, I would like to help, but I don't really know what your customs are here and where he should be laid to rest in town.
There's a cemetery. In my experience, the customs don't matter much. It's more important what the people who cared about him would have wanted or want. I've laid a few friends to rest over the years.
Hell, I got all my spells done now
Well, it's
too.
nice to think about once they're gone. The only things we do are for
Yeah, I got all my spells done now too, so
for.
Fox is actually ready to go.
I'll shake my head and just kind of take like a deep breath in. I'm gonna go out for a bit.
Would you like for me to watch over him?
Yeah. We can start when I get back. There's just one thing I'd like to do.
Very well. And she walks in, and you see the halfling walking towards her down the hall, or towards the room down the hall. And she sits down, Brulin does, at a chair inside the room and just starts sipping the coffee. Take your time.
I'm going to immediately go out and I'm going to try to hunt a fox.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead and give me a survival check. That'll do. That'll do. You find a fox fairly easily. And are able to, with that survival check, you're able to fucking kill a fox. Not a problem.
I'm gonna bring it back. I'm not gonna I just want to shoot it and not really gonna gut it all the way and stuff. Like if it's dripping and being gross, I kind of clean that up a bit. But it's gonna be a token, and I'm gonna bury it with it.
Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Do you want me to stealth roll too? So
No.
Okay.
Just an attack roll to see if you gut shot it or if you.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's not a good shot.
It's not great. You need to field dress it.
I field dress it then.
But you can do it without it's still recognizably a fox. But you clip the bow pretty good.
Yeah, it's not about being edible.
Yeah. So just from a smell standpoint, that needs to be cut out. But you're able to do that pretty easily. And still have a recognizable fox.
And then I'm gonna go back to the inn. I'll clean myself up a little bit with one of my bars of soap and a creek or something. and then I'm gonna go back to the inn and tell them we should. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go find Xantia and Aluin and what
And presumably the rest of the group.
yeah, and the rest of the group. I was just there here, so that's why.
Yep.
What do we I don't think he has any family. What do we do with his stuff? We just leave them with him?
For a metagame, you knew I grew up in an orphanage and I love taking care of orphans.
Did we?
Yes.
I don't think I did.
I was yeah, you and I had a conversation about it, Tave.
Did we?
How I grew up in an orphanage and how well they took care of us, and the headmistress was like my mother, and how much I loved that place, and that's how I got into acting when we were sitting at the bar. Not sure if your character would actually remember that or not, but
Tave doesn't remember much. Just point that out there.
As you come back up to the room,
I didn't even know what an orphanage was, so like you were using words that I didn't understand. That's not a term I'm familiar with.
that's my character, Mike. It's in the D&D group chat for token.
10-4. Oh,
Minus the razor blades. The razor blades are being replaced with like cleric casting stuff, but you know what I mean. I need to talk to you about items. That's the only thing I haven't done.
for sure. So as you come back to his room, Brulin looks up, accompanied by a halfling. Maybe, would you like for us to join you?
I look at the halfling and I look at Brulin.
Oh,
I
I'm
shrug.
sorry. This is my wife, Neola.
A nod. We I like go over and I kind of like give Fox's body like a pat down. I find like I get his pack off of him and like all of his stuff. Is there I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't normally we burn our dead with their belongings to travel to the afterlife with them. That feels wrong for this, for him. But I do have something that I would like to send with him to the afterlife, but it can go with him. Where's the graveyard?
Come. And they lead you. And as they walk out, Garrick and God damn it! Now I can't think of the guy's name. I can't remember the guy's name. Sorry, the blind half-orc guy. Whose name is Doberk. Sorry. Garrick and Doberk join as well. And they walk with you to the altar. The altar of the gods.
Mm-hmm.
And they knock upon the door. And as they do, the priestess comes out and walks with you west of the map of Blackhaven, where you guys are not at the moment. And there is a simple but well kept cemetery. And Garrick and Doberk, surprisingly, begin digging a grave in a place, in a specific spot that they find. Eventually, Brulin takes the shovel out of Doberk's hand, and begins to dig herself to speed the process up a bit.
I want to
is
help
there-
dig too.
and Brulin will just hand you her shovel. Is there anything we can do, or any of you would like to say?
I'll just put the crown on his head. I know he was fascinated by us and our culture. And he had said he would have wanted me to take him to Lillinor whenever I was going back. And if there's one thing I can do in his passing is give him this one little piece of ours and how we treat our dead. And I'll kind of place the crown and say a small little limerick in Elvish that calls to the ancestors and to nature. And then I'll kind of step back.
I'm gonna lay the fox gently on top of him. My people were not so formal, and death was kind of normal, but you typically traveled to the afterlife with something something to guide your spirit. I just kind of shrug.
So Xanthia was just kind of like stand up and say something. I didn't know a lot about Fox, but what I do know is that he didn't deserve to die at the hands of those creatures. I feel like that there's been a lot of elves being racked up recently, and I need to do better. And I feel like, bear a bit of responsibility for this. So I'm sorry that I was not better, Fox. I'll make sure that it's not in vain. I will learn, and this will not happen again. And she
I'm gonna
just
go over and
balls her fist up a little bit, gets a little bit mad, and just kind of like hangs her head. And then just like lets it go, and then just like hangs her head. And
I'm gonna go over and do like the fist bump on Xanthia's shoulder, just like soft, like we got this kind of
just a
camaraderie.
sad smile, but a look of resolve. Just looks up at the table and just says, thanks.
And you feel a hand on your shoulder. You're still a small creature, right?
Yeah, under still like somewhere in like 4.5.
Right.
Under that.
And you see a reasonably familiar half orc. You've seen me. He's been in the Sparrow's Rest every time you've been there. Been down. And he just kneels behind you and whispers in your ear as like he squeezes your shoulder reassuringly. You did everything you could. Sometimes these things just happen. And you see him kind of gesture with his right arm. My friends did everything they possibly could. And this all happened regardless. Just don't blame yourself. And he again squeezes your Xantia, and then stands up and walks off.
Just takes a deep breath and steals her own resolve.
All right.
I'm gonna take just before like we start burying everything. I'm gonna take off one of my short swords, and I'm gonna set it down with him,
Okay.
and then we'll call it good. I'll look at everybody, give the nod, and start finishing it up, burying him.
All right. And so it does take some time. That the other group does seem to do. They do of the physical work for you all. They seem to be concerned with you having the ability to just kind of cope with your friend's death. All right. Is there anything anybody else wants to do?
Get really drunk. Not really drunk. I only want to get kind of drunk because like I'm like ready to like kind of ready to like get back out there.
Why don't you, Dave? Why don't you go fight? Try to get the stress out with a fight.
No,
That's a weak thing.
I might be done with fighting for a little while. I'm losing some of that orc bloodlust as time goes by.
Is there anything anybody else would like to do?
No.
No.
All right. What do you guys want to continue?
I'm game.
It's 11:30. We could probably maybe meet Fox's new character.
Right, I don't know
Please
how
don't,
much-
Fox. I'm going to request that you change your name from Fox
To what?
I don't anything but Fox,
other than Fox, like
because we just
Okay.
buried Fox.
That's fair. I don't know what to name it. I'll make up a random name.
Something quick.
Quick. Just call him Quick.
I am doing fantasy generator.
no, I mean just his name is Quick.
Your character's name is Quick.
Oh, it's done. My name's Quick. Okay.
QUIC.
QUIK.
Q-U-I-Q.
Nope, it's done. I already got the name. Too late.
Q-U-I-Q. Quick.
Netheria Lightbringer.
Letheria?
Netheria.
Netheria. Call you Nith.
Yep.
Holy
Oh boy,
Dr.
that's
Light.
big. That's a big one, boys. Gonna have to zoom out. So as you guys, I know fuck all about your character, Scott.
Why is it not
Fox,
changing it? Fuck. Sorry.
I'll give you a shot. So as you guys, you kind of go back to the tavern, and as you're walking back toward Sparrow's Rest, Brulin says, "Let me buy you all some drinks. On the house. As much as you'd like. Well, you know, within reason. And she goes in and starts pouring drinks for you guys.
Brulin?
Brilliant, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm saying Brulin.
Yes.
Is there anybody in this town that does tattoos?
In this town, I don't believe so. But in Red Shore, I know there are a number of tattoo.
I kind of peek up for a second. Did you say Red Shore?
Yes, I did.
Which kind of like space off for a second. Huh. And then I just like kind of like stare off into my drink for a little while.
I think I'm gonna use this as an opportunity to change some stuff. So, Zan just does not is taking this thing kind of hard. She kind of blames herself for the whole thing. She doesn't feel very good. She kind of doesn't look great. You notice that like her hair is getting a bit paler. Her skin looks shades darker, and she just overall just does not feel good. And she just looks at everybody. She's like, I think I'm just gonna go, and then she's just gonna just like walks up to her room.
I hold as you're leaving the table. I'm gonna hold my hand out to do like the wrist shake.
Yeah. I mean, if you just like you're holding your hand out essentially.
Yeah, basically like.
Yeah. Zan will look at it and take it. And
anymore because he's dead.
be like, just shake it and go, yeah. Thanks. And it will take her leave for the night then. And then we could deal with that next time. The aftermath of this. I think Mike already knows what's probably going to happen. You probably all do too, but still.
I actually have no idea.
Your heart's grown at least one size larger,
Yeah.
along with the rest of your body.
So I'm gonna use it as the catalyst here and just kind
I
of.
think I think it's great. Yeah, I think it's wonderful.
I don't even know what's going on. Is it like a goblin thing?
No, his
It's a
race.
Faradin thing.
That's right.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And so we will do. I think is everybody good with ending there?
Yeah, we
Kind
can
of
end
because
there.
they're all- this is all kind of about bedtime. So I think
Yeah.
we will introduce Fox's character probably next week.
Yeah.
I think it'd be better to introduce you anyway with more people here, because then you're
Yeah.
just gonna have to do it again anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Right.
fine.
Tave's just gonna drink quietly, not like enough to get drunk. He's gonna like nurse like 2 or 3 drinks, and then go up a little bit later. He's gonna seem very distracted most of the time.
Yeah. Understandably so.
That gives me some time this week to work out items with you.
Right. And also like yeah, I don't know shit about your character. I clearly haven't.
My character doesn't know shit about my character.
There you go.
Like, no, that's
So-
actually his character. He's risen
Fox,
from the
what color
dead.
was your armor?
Color?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll say blue and red.
Okay.
Yeah, I during this time I would just be listening to you. If those that needed to talk could talk.
Fox also had really crazy good, like, high-end regular clothes, too, on his person underneath the armor.
I pocket for not to like just like steal it, but I'm going to take Fox's gold, and I'm just gonna hold on to it.
It was like 500 and something.
It was
Mike is
545. I
not
looked at your character sheet.
sober enough to edit that goddamn fairy token.
Do you have Paint 3D on your computer? Because if not, I have it on my work computer. Fucking
have it.
magical. Do you?
Yeah, I have it. That's what I use for
You
things.
just have to. You just click the magic thing, and it just does it. Like
Try it with that goddamn token.
I don't
It's
know if
not
I
a
want
thing.
to. Okay.
Hey Fox, did you say you could see through magical darkness somehow? Did it-
His new character can.
My new character can.
The Twilight.
Yup, Twilight Vision or Eyes of Night. It's called
Yeah.
that as an action. You can share your 300. I naturally have 300-foot dark vision, but as an action, I can also share it with up to 4 wheeling creatures that can see within 10 feet of me, lasting 1 hour. Once you share it, you can't do so again until a fresh long reset until it expands. And
Right, but
in dim light, you see 300 feet as if it's bright light, and in magical darkness, you see as if it's a dim light.
Where's it?
Yeah, that's right.
It says in darkness.
That's not.
Oh, I guess
not
that's
the-
not magical. I guess no. It just says
Magical
in darkness.
is no, I just want to like magical darkness is a separate thing. There's darkness, there's dark, and then there's magical darkness. There's like 4 things or 3 things that allow you to see through it.
Yeah. Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk to you about doing some RP training for a feat with Xantia. I'm still going to be training like what I'm doing, but it'll be more for like by the time we reach level 8. There's the reason that like it would have to be role play with Xantia. It's the feat that allows you to pick an Eldritch invocation.
Okay.
Thanks, Leonard. Yeah, I
Okay.
like it. It's gonna be a
It's
new
gonna be a
character.
Fae. Invocation.
Yeah,
It's
it's going to
just-
be a specific Eldritch invocation.
I know which one you're gonna go for.
But yeah. But it would be, that's why I wanted to talk, like, because we're going to be working so in conjunction in that darkness. And I've already, and it's like slightly believable because I already have dark vision or a blind vision.
Mhm.
So it could even just be like an extension kind of that. But I'm going to be working with him with like, yeah, we'll RP it. But I just wanted to give you, like, to start thinking about that as that's probably the feat I'm going to take at level 8.
Okay. That works for me.
You're going to have to probably learn a few words of Sylvan.
I'm cool with that. I'll learn Sylvan.
Now, Probably won't teach you the whole language, but you know,
Just the dirty ones.
I'll teach you the ones you need to know to communicate and to forge that small bit of power.
Just the silver profanity. I feel like that would be on brand with Xansia.
What?
Like, you
just
gotta learn these
saying
words.
Dirty words. No, yeah, she would totally tell you that the wrong
You
meaning.
have
of
to
certain
learn
words.
these words. These words are super
So
important.
these are like the basics. This is like the I, the me, the you.
Right,
And it's just like the
exactly.
dirty. So then like I go up to Aloin and I just start cussing.
He wouldn't understand you.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh,
know
you don't
Sylvan.
speak Sylvan? Oh, okay.
Nope.
I'm the only one that speaks Sylvan.
Okay.
It's not a very it's not a common language. Like I mean, it's related to
Yeah.
Elvish, but it is not the same thing. I know it RP wise because I used it to. That's how I forged my pact with the Fae, or technically with the Shadowfell that is now RP the Fae.
Awesome. No, but that's I'm probably gonna take that at level 8.
That's what.
I figure I can put off the +1 ability score bonus on my dex for level 12.
I mean, seeing through
All right.
magical darkness is pretty sweet. So
Yeah.
Tonight went
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. We
I
did
thought.
we did a random encounter and then spent 2 hours talking about somebody who died.
Yep, I just rolled a random encounter and murdered one. So.
Well, and like in that defense, there was only 4 of us, and like the random encounters are usually built for like a party of 4 or 5.
Yeah, the random counters usually built for a party of 4. You're absolutely right. I rolled the max number. I rolled
Yeah.
3
Yeah,
on the D3 for these gnolls.
yeah, that would be a rough fight for like a party of 5, and it was the 4 of us, and not one of us was like a true, like even if just Glenn were here, that would have been such a different fight.
Oh yeah.
all of us are hybrid classes except for the person that stayed really far away and did a lot of damage and played his class correctly. The
Yeah,
rest of us are all hybrid classes that.
I'm 1
are-
level away from playing my class very differently than I am right
Hey,
now.
I wasn't a hybrid class. I was pure.
No, technically speaking, we're all that. But what I'm saying in the scope of what your class fulfills is like a traditional role. Like
Oh,
Yeah.
fair.
you do damage, but you're not a full healer and you're not a full damage dealer.
I was like somewhere in between. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not a full melee fighter. I don't have the hit points for it technically. Like I'm not a full fighter character. I'm supposed to be range damage.
Yeah. I got you.
We're skirmishers. We're not supposed to be like the front line.
Right. I'm not supposed
Yeah.
to be a main tank. Tave is less of a main tank.
Hey, I've got 18 AC and 43 hit points.
I've got I have 19 AC and 38. So
Excuse me. Sorry about that.
We're not terrible. We're not terrible.
no, but
It's I feel bad.
Oh, I don't. I thought it was great. Tate
But
needed
then
this.
I also feel that it was fucking awesome, and I don't feel bad
I
at all.
feel like, not to like poo-poo on Fox, but like I feel like Tave needed something like this as like a catalyst to like, because I told you I was like struggling with like what he was doing, and I feel like this is a good like momentous for him to like take things and approach things differently. He's been getting his ass kicked so much lately, and now somebody just died. Yeah.
Honestly, this is probably actually going to take my character in a direction that wasn't exactly planning on doing. So
That's great. Like no, I don't know that. Like
she's not going to be as bubbly and happy. And
I mean, I legitimately had no other option. I was like, this is a
I
thing
agree.
that's happening.
I fucked up. Honestly, I mean,
I don't know.
up
Like
in that
I don't know that.
battle.
Well-
I don't know that you fucked up. It was a tough situation. Like
Yeah.
It was
You
tough.
didn't.
There was
Yeah.
there was
I-
multiple screw ups.
I don't like it happened the way it happened.
I
you know?
could have ran away.
There was a lot of things that could have happened differently. The noticeable one was the obvious is that I left you to just get destroy.
The darkness, where like Fox was suddenly like the only thing even
You can see.
remarkable was not helping.
Right. I agree. The thing about it is like, not when I think about it though, like my character would have cared more about Tave being down and making sure that he was
Right.
fine than Fox.
Right.
Sorry, Fox.
I got him up.
Wouldn't even have thought about it, to be honest. And
So-
that's kind of what's weighing on her, is that decision. She's like, well, clearly she's not as experienced and as ready for everything as she thought.
You know, like you make some calls, like that's a like. There's a very legitimate possibility that if you hadn't done what you did, Scott be dead. Like,
Yeah.
Tay would be dead. Like,
Yeah.
there's a very real possibility that there was not a walking away from that encounter with everyone.
We
I
didn't
would have
walk
been
away.
fine.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a very real possibility, like, that there was no possible solution to that. I don't know, like, but like Tay was not in good shape when you cast darkness, and then covered him in darkness.
Right,
No.
but I could have been in a different position that Fox was technically covered as well as Tave.
You could have.
And Tay would have went right after me. In which case, like, Tay would have still got up and moved. I was thinking like, I don't want to. My problem is what I was also thinking was meta was like, I know that when things are in darkness, like, you can't attack everything, and I didn't want to screw up all the action economy for everybody else. And then, yeah, that backfired a little bit. So,
It's Dungeons and Dragons, man.
well,
I
it
love
is what it
Dungeons
is.
and Dragons. This
It's
I'm
the
gonna tell
best
you,
stuff.
Mike. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Oof.
So far, even though we've done jack shit but masturbate in a town for like 3 months or a month,
Yeah.
how long's it been? This has been
It's
like
been
one
a
of my
while,
favorite.
yeah.
This has been like my favorite campaign.
You've
so
done
far.
fuck all, and it's been
We-
great.
We honestly have done pretty much fuck all.
We have like sat around and masturbated in a town and like yeah. But I have like supremely enjoyed it so far.
I'm glad.
Hey,
So far, I've been having fun.
hey guys. I might have to work with you and Scott on this, Mike. But the Damphir hungers are blood, raw meat, or raw flesh, I should say. Cerebral spinal fluid, historic humors, psychic energy, color of one appearances, dreams, and life energy. And I want to go with dreams. But you don't bite to get the dreams. A bite's like for the blood or the meat. Although the ability to get it's called a bite, so I'm confused.
So it would probably still be like a psychic thing that would require a bite.
Yeah.
Right, you still need to
Just
fulfill
based on
the-
my not having seen any of this shit at all,
Or I'll give you the link.
or read any of this, that would be my assumption. Is that like it's
And it actually doesn't even give me the option on the character sheet to add what type of...
No, it doesn't
Yeah.
talk about it. It would be exactly kind of what Mike is saying. Like, you have to bite them as a traditional vampire in order to get that.
Okay.
and then you choose whether you are drawing blood, you're just biting off flesh, or you're making like a psychic link.
Okay.
Did you pick a size?
Medium. Yep. It had me pick a size, but it didn't have me pick an origin. Or a hunger. I could either
So I'm
pick
just curious.
medium or
I
small.
haven't tried to make one of these yet. When you pick that one, does it still let you pick a feat?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And there's actually, because I also picked cleric, there's non-activated sub feats that I have to talk to my DM to see if I can get those. Option feat manager, like bless strikes, additional cleric spells, harness divine
Oh,
power.
that's the optional class stuff? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I did. I talked to my, that's what, like, I don't have favored terrain,
Mm-hmm.
and instead I have the other option for rangers, just because we're going to be going to a lot of different terrains, and that would just be like a huge crutch. Because the terrain, like, it wouldn't make sense for me to pick anything other than tundra, and it may be months before, like, we've already
Oh,
played
yeah.
a month and we haven't left the
Like, that's
town.
the bit. It's like you won't be. But you'll be largely in grasslands.
Yeah, so like it would be. So that's why
However-
it made.
However, yeah, your inability to pick like
Because there's like the additional features.
would
One
be
of them
unhelpful.
is because this isn't a replacement; it's an additional one. Is additional cleric spells, and because we got one at the very beginning when we did character creation, 1 free feat. I might. If
It's not. It's a non-combat feat.
oh, and those are spells, so technically they're combat or healing.
yeah, it is a feat that doesn't like, impact combat.
Well, all these additional ones do.
So it's more like your keen mind or
Okay.
Like I took
Chef?
skill expert that gives me an expertise and a +1 to an ability score.
like our Tuesday campaign. I took chef,
Yeah.
which
I,
is fun.
I took.
Well, I
Fey
took
Touch.
linguist on the other one, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Fate, like so it's the stuff that adds flavor to your character.
Right. Fey Touch just makes sense for my character. Like,
Right.
regardless of whatever else, the character's literally touched by the Fey. So.
Okay, so it doesn't do what I was thinking it
Show
did.
me on the doll where the Fae touched you.
Oh, there
So,
should be a wisdom thing.
The custom lineage.
Points
So
to
these-
naughty parts.
These things are based. These things are based. Is Mike still working?
Yeah, I
Hello?
hear you. I hear you.
I pulled my headset out.
Oh, that was you. Okay. I was like, that's a weird sound. So the custom lineage, which these damn fear and like these 3 things are, it's their way of like trying to get away from like race, like negative race stuff. So like the
Racism.
custom lineage.
He's trying to say racism.
Yeah, basically racism. That's kind of like what I was in bigotry, like the stuff that like is. But the reason I don't say racism because like it's weird fantasy race stuff, like racial stereotypes.
Right,
That's the word I was looking for. Is racial stereotypes.
but it's yeah,
Because like if you picked the custom lineage feat or race,
Mm-hmm.
I could say I'm an orc and I still choose the medium and I do like the ability scores that I want, but like the custom lineage technically starts with a feat and a variable trait, which is either dark vision or a proficiency.
Oh, got you. See, what I think I might do for the... Yeah, what I'll do for the extra feat for a starting character is Shadow Touched Wisdom. And it kind of will go along with my character, how I came to be, because I don't know.
Yeah.
I was dead, and I was touched by Shadowfell magic, which resurrected me as a vampire, but also granted me the benefits of +1 to my wisdom, and I've learned the invisibility spell in one first level spell of my choice. It has to be from either illusion or necromancy.
Kind of like non-combat thing that makes sense. That
Yeah, that's the same type of thing because I think mine grants me the same.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Mine gives me the Misty Step and then a spell, and I think I took like Command or something or Charm Person.
Exactly. Yep.
So non-combat oriented stuff.
all right, fellas.
Mm-hmm.
everyone have a
Whatever.
lovely weekend. I really enjoyed tonight.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
See you guys next week with this.
How'd you feel about tonight, Fox?
It was fine. I like the character, and I had a lot of plans.
I didn't mean to kill you,
It is what it is.
but sometimes things just happen. So,
Yeah.
all right, night, fellas.
Alright.
Oh my God.
Remember
Guys.
with your spells,
Yeah.
that yours is different.
What do you mean? I know 58. I just got to prepare them.
Yeah, so like every day you can
Every morning I
time
can
you
change
go
them
on-
out, right? Everything but cantrips, right?
Yeah, everything but cantrips. I
Yeah.
think even cantrips. You
No,
can.
because there's a specific sub ability that allows me to change my cantrips out every time I level on
Okay.
a level that gives me a proficiency bonus.
Yeah, yeah. So like, just look at all your spells constantly because like, you can have whatever ones you want. So
What is silent image?
it's an illusion. It's
I'm
just
trying
like
to,
a
I'm
little-
trying to think of I have to pick a spell between cause fear. That's actually a good one because that's not necessarily combat either. That could be
But the problem with cause fear is I think it only affects like one creature.
you awaken the sense of mortality in one creature you see within
Yeah.
range. Yeah.
Fear like there's a fear spell which is a good one, and I think that's like a 3rd level spell which I think you would have. You may or may not. It may be a 4th level spell, but that's like everything on the battlefield is feared, is afraid of you. So that's a good one.
Yeah. So the spells I picked, can you see spells I picked?
Yeah.
So I went with Mending, Sacred Flame, Spare the Dying, and Word of Radiance. And
Yeah,
then
no, those are great.
cantrips.
Like those are fine.
Then the first level one is Cure Wounds. Now it's Disguise Self. I use Disguise Self for the Shadow Touched spell.
Yeah.
Because it has to be non-combat. Fairy Fire, Healing Word, Purify Food and Drink, which we haven't been doing, so we might need to do. That's why I picked it. For future reference, I could probably change it out with something else.
You can switch it out with it, whatever.
Okay, and then Sleep, because I think Sleep will be good for CC.
Sleep is good for, I don't know if it's, I think it's already like leveled out. Sleep is good at like really early levels, but then like it doesn't take very long. So like roll 5d8. That's good for like level CR, like 1/4 creatures.
Okay.
But like the gnolls that we fought, let me, for example.
So I replaced Purify Food and Drink with Sanctuary.
That's a good spell.
Yeah,
That's
so
what,
I can cast that on you whenever you're running into battle.
No. Don't cast it on me. Cast it on yourself, and then they'll never touch you. Like, that's what Glenn does. That makes it so they can't attack him. Like, the regular gnoll. We didn't even fight a regular gnoll. We fought, like, a badass gnoll Fang of Inoue, which is... But a regular gnoll is 5d8 hit points. Like, the one that we fought was 10d8 hit points plus 20. So, like, if you rolled that 5d8, you have to roll it. Oops, I rolled the wrong one. Yeah, it was only 22. So, like, if the creature has more than 22 hit points, you can't put it to sleep.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
when we're fighting, like, mooks, and they're only, like, 11 hit points, sleep's not bad, because you can definitely put them to sleep. But with those big beasties that were 75 hit points... Does that make sense?
Yeah, so I can get... Well, Sleep is always prepared. It's one of those ones that just comes.
Yeah, it's your Twilight thing.
Yeah, it's my Twilight thing. So I don't have to touch it. But then second level is Cure Wounds again. Healing Word again, of course, at higher level. Invisibility, which is part of the Shadow Touched.
That's a good one.
Yeah, Lesser Restoration. Moonbeam, which is part of the Twilight thing.
Yep.
Prayer of Healing.
Prayer of Healing is an amazing out-of-combat heal.
Yep. See Invisibility. And then
Always
course,
good.
Yep, and then of course the second level is Sleep. And now the third level is Aura Vitality, which is huge. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
That's so I radiate
30 feet.
Yeah, 30 feet of healing, and I pick one creature as a bonus action every turn to get 2d6 for up to 1 minute.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Cure Wounds, Feign Death. So that's like an instant. I'm getting the fuck out of fight. I'm gonna feign death. That's like the oh shit button, you know. Healing Word.
No. Okay, so it's not like World of Warcraft feign death. It's like you touch a body and it looks dead.
Or a willing creature also puts a living creature in a caliphatic state that is in
catatonic state.
Yeah, catatonic state.
It just like it's dead.
Yeah, so I could still do that to me, and maybe like someone sees me, oh, he just dropped, he's fine, or he's dead, and we're gonna ignore him. You know what I mean? They might not. They might just fuck me.
You can't do it to yourself.
Oh, you can't?
No, you have to touch something else because like it's not a concentration, but you can't do it to yourself.
Oh, it is concentration, isn't it?
It's not concentration.
Oh, it's not. No. Okay.
But it says a willing creature. I don't think you can target yourself.
That's fair. I might get rid of that one then, change it out. But then Leomund's Tiny Hut.
That's a great one.
That comes with
Kyle just learned that one.
That also just came with the class.
Yeah. That's your
the Twilight stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mass Healing Word. And then Revivify. So I'll get rid of Feign Death on the...
No, like you... And I would take... one thing that I would actually take, which wouldn't be bad for you, at first level, like frequently, would be to take Shield of Faith.
Okay. What should I do
Because
for
that'll
third
up your
level?
AC. That'll up your AC by 2.
Oh, I don't have. I can put it on anything. I don't have to have so many thirds, so many seconds.
And like your rituals, like purify food and drink, that's a
Yeah.
ritual spell. You never have to prepare that.
Nope.
You could just cast it as a ritual. So don't even worry about that.
Oh, okay. So I don't.
Does
have,
that make sense?
Yeah, I never had to prep it. I just had to open my spell book and go to it to cast it.
Exactly. But
Okay.
you don't even have a spell book. You just perform a
I
ritual.
mean,
and,
me as a player had to open up and remember to open my
Yeah.
spell book and go anything with an R that's a ritual. I don't have to have it prepared. I just
exactly.
say like
You
detect
can just do it.
magic, detect poison and disease, ceremony, all those.
Yeah. So,
I have one more spell I can have prepared.
at what level?
Any?
Oh yeah. Did you take Shield of Faith?
I did.
Okay. I need to look at the cleric level spells just a second.
I can do aid,
Aid isn't bad.
but it's not much of a bolster though. It's just like 5 extra hit points.
Aid with the life domain is good, but yeah. So you've already got like a decent amount of concentration because you're going to do that one. Mass healing word isn't terrible.
I got it already.
Okay.
I can do spirit guardians.
You could prepare revivify.
I have that prepared already.
Okay. Spirit guardians is a good one.
I was either gonna do spirit guardians or we can do sending.
Spirit guardians is one that, like, in Critical Role they use all the fucking time. It's a really good one because it's the creature's speed is halved and they just take the damage if they're in your zone, so they won't want to be near you to like attack you.
What's spirit shroud?
Oh, if you're a melee
Oh, I
cleric,
see. You just surround yourself
adds
with
damage.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. You just deal an extra D8 damage.
I'll take spirit guardians. Now I only get 2 level 3 casts per long rest. I think it's long rest.
Yeah.
And then I get 4 level 1, 3 level 2, and 2 level 3.
Yeah.
So I don't actually have a cantrip heal. But there isn't one for me.
So your dex is a +4. What armor are you wearing?
I'm not dex +4. It's +1.
Oh, I'm looking at myself. Just ignore me.
I was like, what? I'm a +4 wisdom and a +3 con.
I was looking at myself.
And everything else is a basic bitch. And I wasn't sure if con was the right dump stat for the secondary.
It's not wrong.
It gives me more
But-
HP. That's all I thought.
Yeah, you can wear medium armor, or heavy armor, so that's not a big deal. Because I was looking at your proficiencies. So you're wearing
Right now,
you're
it's
wearing
starter
scale mail and a
equipment.
shield. That's
And the shield's going to have my holy symbol on it, so that way I can cast.
I think you can actually get better than scale mail.
Yeah, scale mail's only medium. I can probably go with heavy.
You can wear a heavy armor, so you can wear like chain mail, which is 15.
So just grab chainmail. I'm adding it. I'm going to take off the scale mail. Where'd it go?
I'm getting on the basic rules and looking up the equipment.
Okay. I remove scale mail. Yeah, that put me up to 18 AC as a cleric. That's not bad.
So you could wear splint, bro, Chacho.
Splint armor?
Get splint.
I see it.
You can't afford full plate yet, but we'll keep a watch. But splint.
Oh my
that's
god.
17.
Yeah, that put me at
makes your AC
19. Yeah.
Like barring magic items, it's not going to get better than that right now for a while. So.
No, not at all. That's perfect. Should I stick with a mace?
Yeah, I mean, just use whatever the fuck you want. Like, that's not going to be a big deal.
I'm
That's like, if you're going to use a one-handed heavy weapon, like, it really doesn't matter. Like, because you're going to be casting cantrips. You're not going to be attacking.
I am heavy as fuck right now. I'm carrying 99 pounds worth of shit.
Are you encumbered?
I was until I got rid of the extra armor, but now I'm not.
Okay. Because I'm currently carrying 341 and I am unencumbered.
I was at 105 and I was encumbered. At 99.5, I'm not.
Oh, it's because it's saying that I'm carrying a 200-pound cart. I'm not carrying the cart. Yeah, that was why.
Well, I got like the backpack, which weighs 5 pounds, but saying the blanket.
As soon as I took the cart off, I was good.
Yeah. Well, mainly that's the splint. The splint weighs 60 fucking pounds.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can open my character sheet. You see everything else.
I don't even think you need Shield of Faith now, to be honest.
Probably not. And I can use that slot for something more.
Well, 'cause, like, you need to think more about like your economy. You're going to be using concentration spells,
Mhm.
and that's just another concentration spell that you can't do cool shit with. So let me look at other spells you may like. I mean, you can just look at the spells. You can prepare anything you want, and like maybe you prepare something and you don't like it, so you're gonna do a different one.
Like the next day. Yeah.
Yeah, the next day she's like, I don't like that. I'm gonna do something different. So I really just would play it by ear.
'Cause I
and
can do
just,
like enhance ability.
I just keep looking at. Nah, that one's okay. Like if we're doing a lot of like
Yeah.
skill check rolls, but like.
Try and find a good concentration.
Spiritual weapon's a good one. It's not concentration.
That's a level 1, right?
It's a second level spell. It's a
That's
good
it.
one. Like it's a bonus action. You're just gonna make an attack with your. You could still do a cantrip and then hit with your bonus action every turn with it.
I see that, and it hits with a +7 DC, and damage is 1d8 +4.
Yeah,
So that's a pretty high chance for hit.
yeah. It just basically like replaces your melee attack, and then you could send it out. It moves. It moves? You can move it 20 feet a turn. It can be up to 60 feet away from you.
Okay, that's pretty nice.
And it scales well. So every slot that you do, every two slots above second, it gets another D8. So it scales with damage well.
Nice. It says, oh no, it's not every 2 levels. It's every level. You get 1d8 because when you cast a spell using a spell slot 3rd level or higher, the damage increased by 1d8. So it's
For every 2 slots above second.
Oh, okay. I see.
So you can spend a 3rd level spell slot, but it's still going to be 1d8.
I
Or you can
got
spend
it.
a 4th level spell slot and
It's
it'll be
gonna
2d8.
2d8. I got it. Okay. So many Ori always prepared spells, like Fairy Fire's always prepared, Sleep, Moonbeam, See Invisibility, Aura Vitality, and Tiny Hut. Just always prepared.
The Twilight Domain's pretty cool. It's one of the better ones.
And I think it's gonna go good with this race. I'm not sure I'm gonna do you don't have to do the vampire from what I'm reading.
You don't have to even feed. You never even have to do any of that.
But it could be like once in a blue moon, a fun RP thing to fuck.
You
fuck
do
with.
just like come up as undead though. If anyone does like a sense undead,
Which is hilarious because as what I am as a Twilight Domain cleric, I hate undead. I fucking hate undead, and I am an undead. Which means, does that mean I just hate myself?
no, you're just not happy with your existence.
Which makes
Maybe
sense,
you're
I
trying.
guess.
Maybe you'd be like looking for like a cure or a way to end it. Your Twilight Sanctuary is pretty cool as your channel divinity.
Yeah, I saw that. It's fucking great, isn't it?
Look, getting temporary hit points plus your cleric level. That's. I mean, you can give 11 temporary hit points a turn.
Yep. 1d6 plus 5. So 11, yeah.
Whenever a creature, including you, ends its turn in the sphere, you grant that one of these benefits. That's nuts.
Yep. And then if I end one effect on it, causing it to be either charmed or frightened.
Yeah, like if one of us gets charmed by like an enemy, you just like channel divinity.
Nope.
Yeah.
And I get that back, I believe, every long rest.
You get 2 a day, I think, or maybe just 1 right now.
I think I just have 1 right now. Yeah, I get 1 right now, and it's short rest. It's not long rest.
Yeah,
I get 1 every short rest.
Yeah,
that's great. So we get on the cart and we keep going. I take a short rest. Got my channel divinity back.
And at 6th level, you can fly.
I also got turn undead as a channel divinity too.
Yeah.
At 6th level, I can fly.
Yeah. A number of times each. You can do it for a minute, and you can do it a number of times each day equal to your proficiency bonus. The one thing that you're going to get that's not going to be that big of a deal is your 8th level divine strike, because you're probably not going to be making a lot of melee attacks. Because what's your strength score?
-1.
Yeah. Don't. You can't have a -1. You need to shift some stuff around.
That's the standard array.
Yeah, but you need to do something different with your strength, or like make your strength instead of your constitution. Don't have a -1 for your constitution, but your armor that you're wearing has a minimum strength requirement.
Oh, it didn't pop up when I put it on.
Yeah, it does though.
Maybe I'll bring the dex down.
Just no, you don't want a -1 dex. Do like intelligence or charisma.
Do charisma. My character's not gonna be very charismatic.
There you go.
And then strength is just 10, so 0.
No, it needs to be higher than 10.
Oh, okay.
It needs to be like, let's see what it is.
It's either 10 or 12. That's all it can be.
Well, you might have to make 12 be your constitution and strength be your stronger one, and change your stat bonuses to strength instead of. Yeah, it requires a strength of 15, so you just need to flip your con to your strength and make strength decent.
But that's still only 14. I need to add 1 more strength somewhere.
I thought you had a +3 strength.
No, that gives me a 14, which is a +2.
Let me look at your character. Let me see what mine are. So I'm gonna double check like what you have. So do you have a plus? No, 14 is as high as you can get. That's all I got.
Mm-hmm. Unless I want to kill my wisdom, which is not a good idea.
No, it's not a good idea. You want to stay a caster. Yeah, so you can't wear splint. Jump down to chainmail. That one's easier.
Put strength back to 12, con back to 14, dex back to 10.
Well, let me see what chainmail. What do you have to be for chainmail? Chainmail is heavy armor. Yeah, strength is 13. Can you get to 13?
I can switch con and strength
You can get it to at least 13, because that's what you need for the. You still have an AC of 18, which isn't anything to scoff at. So
no, it's 1 AC difference. It's not that big of a difference. So if I just switch con and strength out, now strength's a 14 and con's a 12. So I went from 48 hit points down to 38. I lost 10 hit points, but I get more armor and harder to hit. So it's a trade-off. What is that? Just chain? Chainmail?
yeah.
Okay.
Space it out. Chainmail
Yep, I got it.
with space. Okay.
And I can cast with the shield. Talk about the
Yes.
wiggly fingers under the shield.
Yeah, you just don't wield a weapon. Like, just you don't need to.
I'll just leave the mace on my side.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear my vestments all the time. I gotta find a god though.
No, you don't.
Isn't it kind of weird for a cleric to be a cleric without having one?
No, you just have a divine faith. It does not mean that you have to worship a god. You can just worship the night and the balance that night brings.
That's fair.
You could make up your own god and just worship the moon mother for all you want.
Or the moon itself. Then I could call it mom. Or mother. I like that because the whole moon thing and the whole moon beam, and I can also get sunbeam and solar burst. That's fucking nuts at later levels. I can't believe I have dark vision of 300 feet. That's fucking nuts.
They just basically wanted to say you don't have to worry about dark vision.
Yeah, they're basically like, this guy doesn't need to worry about dark vision. He can see everything. I wish it did say magical darkness on that, though, because it doesn't say the word magic. It doesn't count for his dark orb. For the eyes of night. But he's made.
Yeah, I think you might enjoy this one a little bit more instead of trying to be the face.
The face of Bo. Scott.
What?
I made a Doctor Who joke.
Oh my god, I didn't even get it. It's been so long since I watched Doctor Who.
The face of Bo.
No, I got it now, but
Okay.
I didn't get it at all at the beginning.
Oh, damn.
That was my problem.
I'm just happy to get spider climb, because if we're in a dungeon, to avoid getting hit, I'm just going to climb up on the ceiling and aim down. Just walk up the wall. Because I don't use my hands. I literally just walk across vertical surfaces and upside down on ceilings. It doesn't say I need to take off my shoes or anything. Am I reading that wrong?
What? Say that again?
The spider climb.
No, you just have it. So like you just, it's like a vampire. You just like grip the wall and you just climb around it.
So when we get in combat, if we're inside, I just walk towards the wall, walk up the wall, walk on the ceiling, and now they can't hit me.
Yeah.
I'm just standing on the ceiling looking down like, hi. I'm straight up Spider-Manning it. Huh, that works for me. Well, holler at you later, Scoot.
You too.
Thanks for the help, bud. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Hit the wrong button. Chat, that's it for me tonight. We'll see you guys Monday with more Valheim. We'll see you guys then. Have fun till then. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. And for all my people down south in the Texas area, I hope you guys have a better weekend and things start coming back online. I think you're supposed to have some pretty good temps. So we'll see you guys then. Bye.
Out the door, just in time. Head down the 405. Gotta meet the new boss by 8 a.m. The phone rings. again.